two brothers. Brothers who are just regular brothers. These two brothers. But let's get back to the brothers. They have a strong bond. It's two brothers and they're gonna. It's called Two Brothers. Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls.
I'm your host, Thunder. Welcome back to the Two Brothers podcast. I'm here with my co-host, the one and only,
The 10th president of the United States of America, John Taylor. No applause needed. No applause needed.
no applause needed. Keep your applause.
Keep the applause. Now you're probably wondering, why John Taylor? I thought he was supposed to be doing all these bad people. He's the president of the United States, right? He's still a bad person.
Oh, wow.
Yes, indeed.
The president of the United States being a bad person?
Who could believe it?
Who would have thunk?
Huh. Yes, he betrayed his own political party.
Damn. Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. It's a terrible thing. But
Didn't Palpatine do that?
yeah. He's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
What about the murders? What murders?
Yeah, what murder?
Ah.
What's the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Well, yeah, you know, aka K-Quick, aka Zero with infinite zeros, aka Agent. There we go. Agent Zero with infinite zeros, aka the one above all, aka the one below all, aka that guy over there, aka you already know who it is,
AKA, man, forget it.
aka forget all about it,
AKA.
aka. Let's go ahead and run it.
AKA AK-47. AKA Agent, that guy who is already a guy, already name taken.
Aka
Already super
Taken
successful guy with thousands of live viewers.
and billions of trillions of gazillions of dollars. You know they're making the word gazillion a real word?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm here with the one and only Mr. Beast. Definitely name not taken. The one and only Mr. Beast, the original Mr. Beast.
The only difference is I have a period after my Mr. He doesn't. So
Right. No, it's actually spelled out Mister.
there we go.
Right.
And
The
Beast
in
has
Beast
a,
it's
a
a
capital
it's a 3 instead of an
S.
E.
backwards 3. But yeah, you know, we're about to get into coming at you with a Marvel episode, coming back at you guys. And I'm getting ready for Doomsday. It's right around the corner. So make sure you guys are tuning in, listening up,
Yeah, check your corners.
you know, cover the 6.
Check your corners, rookie.
We're going to talk about if you clicked on this episode, you know what movies we're talking about. You know, we're talking about Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So you're
The
going to
best Marvel movie.
truly, it's the trilogy
Thor
of Marvel.
3.
Trilogy of Marvel movies, right
Thor:
there.
The Dark World, best Marvel movie.
Best Marvel movie to ever exist. All right, nothing beats it.
Bro, that performance that actor gave, bro.
Immaculate.
I mean, come on, bro.
My guy.
Peak Kat Dennings. What are we talking
Come
about,
on,
bro?
bro. There's no other actor/actress to ever put themselves on the screen like these actors and actresses in said movie. No one has ever done such a thing before or in the future. We're talking quadruple S tier performances out there. So we're gonna start off with Iron Man 3, then we'll go into Thor: The Dark World, and then we'll finish it off with Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Sounds about right.
All right, I'm gonna hit y'all with my little run through of the movie. Spare me a couple of seconds to really go through the movie for y'all real quick. So we're gonna start off the movie with, I think we're in 1990 something. Iron Man, aka I'm about to say Steve Rogers. I was about to say Robert Downey Jr. that time. What's his name? Howard. No, Tony Stark. There we go. Honestly, I forgot their names for a second.
Wait, I thought we were starting with Thor.
No,
I thought you said Thor, Iron Man 3, and then Cap.
no, Iron Man 3, Thor, then Cap.
Oh, okay.
So 1990 something. I don't know where they are. It doesn't matter. But Iron
Vegas?
Man. Vegas?
I said Vegas, my bad.
Oh, probably. So that makes sense. Yeah, it is Vegas. So Iron Man 3 starts off with Tony Stark in Vegas in the 1990s with Happy. He talks to Yamsen. That's not how you say his name, but whatever.
Yeah, Jensen.
There we go. Jensen. This little throwback to in the first Iron Man movie. Jensen had talked about how they had met before. Now you get to see Jensen yet again. You get to see Jensen again.
Yinsen yet again. Yinsen yet againsen.
Jens Jensen.
That's his last name.
No, Yetsin Yetzigensen.
Yeah. Yinsen yet
You
againsen.
get to see Jensen Yetzigensen. Tony Stark is talking to some botanist chick. She's talking about unlocking the regrowth cells inside of plants.
That is funny how some people's names are so authentic to their culture that it sounds racist. Like
Mhm.
someone's name is like Ching Chong or something.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's up? I'm Chang. It's my my friend Chong. It's like, all right.
It's like, come on, guys. Like, why are you being like that?
This is my sister, Ling Ling Ming Ding. It's
Wasn't
like,
there a character named Ling Ling in some?
probably.
Yeah.
But it's like that's why like people gave like
Nice Chow.
like people gave old girl who wrote Harry Potter, like they gave her shit because it was like the Chinese characters was made like Ming Chao or whatever, and like the fucking Scottish guy was like McLeod or something, and it's like, oh yeah, it's so terrible. Like people are named the names from the place they're from. It's like, yeah, that's usually how that goes, bro.
Yeah, come on now, guys.
Yeah, usually like white guys from America are named Michael and John.
And Bob, which is
Right.
crazy. I've only met 3 Bobs in my lifetime. Granted, I'm not dead yet, so I might meet more Bobs, but
I'm just saying, it's like meeting a black guy in America who's named Jaden, Aiden, Caden, Layden, Dayden. It's like, yeah, in modern day, that's usually what those guys' names
or
are.
type of biblical name like Ezekiel or
Right. Jeremiah.
or Noah.
Yeah.
I know 4 Noahs. All of them are from the Bible. All of them got their names because their parents from the Bible.
Pretty basic guy from the Bible to pick, though.
Yeah.
Why not just Jesus at that point?
Mexicans.
Somebody needs the balls to just name their kid Nebuchadnezzar.
Hey, there's someone out there.
There's somebody. Big Neb.
Yo, Nebsy.
It's like, don't forget the king. It's like, that's not on the birth certificate. Don't do that. No.
Don't be doing that. So after he talks to the botanist chick, then some years pass. Tony Stark is inside of his lab creating the Mark 42, the self-repelling blah blah blah. I forgot the rest of it. I just remember that part because it sounds really cool.
Yeah, because he was putting the sensors in his arms and stuff like that.
Yep. Afterward, we have the little montage of him putting the suit back on. Then we're gonna jump a little bit forward to when Happy Hogan is inside of Stark. Whatchamacallit? Lab, not lab. He's in the facility, the big business spot, talking to Pepper. She's talking about, hey, security is going up, not security going up. People are getting complaints about security. And Happy's taking that as a compliment, which he should. People are complaining about the security being so tight. I mean, you're doing a good job. So then some random guy comes in. Not some random guy. It's what's his face that Tony didn't talk to on the roof.
Pierce?
Yeah. He's looking all real cool now. Got some plastic surgery and all that. He starts talking about his brand, how smart he is, and how cool he is. Starts flooding it up with Pepper. His lackey doesn't have the badge on because Happy Hogan's all like, yo, where's everybody's badges and whatnot? It's being the security guy that he is, top of the line. He tails this guy. The Happy is talking to Pepper about janitors being turned into robots. We're going to move on from that, but we'll that up later. Afterwards, Pepper goes home. Tony Stark is there like, yo, I got you a big stuffed animal outside. After the stuffed animal, then they're talking him downstairs in the lab. He's telling her about his post-traumatic stress and his anxiety that he's going through after seeing all the aliens in outer space and how he just can't figure out how to cope with it all besides making new robots and making new suits. So he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. They go to bed. He gets woken up by Pepper. The robot tries to kill her. He stops the robot. She sleeps on the couch.
He didn't necessarily get woken up by Pepper. It's like he got woken up, but they both got woken up by the robot because apparently he called it in his sleep.
Yeah.
But she was like mad at him for no reason. I was like, bro, he was just having a nightmare. Like, did you miss that part?
Yes, she did. She felt threatened by the robot, by the suit. I'm just not calling it a robot. It's a suit of armor around the world. So it's a little nod to the future right there for you.
Yeah.
Afterwards, she's on the couch. He goes into Happy follows a guy. After he follows a guy, there's an explosion. After the explosion, Happy is in the hospital. After Happy's in the hospital, Tony Stark goes to see Happy. After seeing Happy in the hospital, he goes to his car. He calls out the main villain of this movie called the Mandarin, who's already made 2 appearances. They don't matter that much until now. Now that Happy Hogan is inside of the ER, Tony Stark's like, yo, the Mandarin, here's my address. If you want me, come and get me. Afterwards, the Mandarin's like, yo, all right, fine, I'm gonna come get you. He sends some rocket launchers and some missiles to his house. Tony Stark has this cool scene where he saves Pepper Potts with the suit before calling the suit to himself. Suit isn't fully operational yet, so he almost dies from his house being collapsed on top of him inside of the river, more of the ocean type of deal. Afterwards, now he's in not Moscow. Where's he at? Tennessee? See, somewhere cold and snowy. Doesn't matter where. Now he's on like a little secret. People think he's dead because they saw his house collapse and him go in the water but not come out of the water. So now he's on his own little mission trying to figure out who the Mandarin is and get his revenge. He finds this little kid. This little kid helps him out. Afterwards, he starts talking to the kid. The kid gives him information about the dead guy that blew himself up. Now that he's wherever this is, wherever snowy place that there are, he talks to the dead guy's mom. The mom gives him some information. Afterwards, he gets into a fight without the suit versus some enhanced individuals who have fire powers or like heat powers. No one really understands it until the very end.
Yeah, why did Happy do that? Do you think Happy should have died confronting that guy?
He technically should have died.
I
And
feel like
also,
yeah,
it's
because like,
Happy's
what does he?
fault.
Yeah, like I mean, like, why are we keeping Happy around? What does he do for the rest of the MCU?
A couple of things, but he
He
definitely
like
should have
meets
died.
Dead. He like meets Deadpool and like what's the point of that? Like he should have just died.
Not He should have died, but also he caused that guy to explode by taking that missing piece off of the little thing. Like Happy caused that. If Happy would have done that, he would have survived. Because the guy who was giving him his supplies asked him like if he could regulate. And he's like, yeah, I can regulate, like I'm chilling. And then he gets some tainted supplies and he blows himself up. Once Tony has the information he needs and he is getting his suit back in order because it got damaged from being in the fight, he no longer has the suit. He gets captured at some point. After he gets captured, the suit is now more functional. He calls the suit back to him, but it takes him like 10 minutes. Afterwards, he beats some people up, partially suited up, dope scene. And then he meets up with Rhodey, who is now being called the Iron Patriot, who got his suit taken by the Mandarin. Afterwards, him and Rhodey get on an airplane to stop the president from dying. Nope, they're on a boat to stop the president from dying because of the Mandarin attack. A little bit earlier, we figured out that the Mandarin, the one that we've been seeing on TV, is not the real Mandarin. It's this guy named Aldrich Killian. That's his full name.
Oh, Killian. Why did I say Pierce? Oh, that's his real name.
Yeah.
It's Guy Pierce.
Yeah. So Aldrich Killian is the real Mandarin with these dragon tattoos for some reason. Afterwards, he kills the pretend Mandarin that we have been seeing. Something Trent Oliver? Nah, doesn't matter what his actual name is. Doesn't matter. He doesn't come back until he dies. Oh, my bad. Spoiler right there. Psych. All this is a spoiler. So afterwards, you're on a boat. He sends the Mark 42 suit into a plane to save the president. Doesn't save the president, saves a bunch of secretaries and whatnot. Afterwards, we don't see the Mark 42 until the very end. Tony Stark and Colonel James Rhodey are fighting some people called the extremist people who have enhanced healing and heat powers on a oil rig trying to kill the president inside of the Iron Patriot suit. Afterwards, Tony Stark gets all his suits to the location and Pepper Potts gets experimented on, and now she has the extremist inside of her. Now she's going to be dying and not dying at the same time with fire powers. Tony Stark drops her. She dies. Then he has to fight Killian. Then she doesn't die, comes back, saves him, kills Killian, and then Tony Stark blows up all the suits. And then that's the end of the movie. Boom. Notes. Gender's robots. That's funny. Happy should have died. Tony Stark is called the mechanic by the little kid because he's basically without a suit the majority of this movie. This movie is basically taking him back all the way to Iron Man 1, pre-suit. Just really having you understand, like, yo, he's smart. He's not just the guy in the suit.
Yeah, I understand that that's the point of the movie, but I think, and people have said this before, I like the most glaring, dumb ideas that he like challenges a terrorist to come attack him and to come to his house. But like part of it is like Killian already knows him and knows where he lives.
Yeah.
So you could say it's like, all right, cool. And you could say saying come to my house is like dumb, but it's also like not really. It's like that's not the dumb part. It's like it's only dumb if you can't back it up. He can back it up, he just like didn't. Like the second he said that, he got in his car, drove to his house, and was like at his house just hanging out.
Yeah.
Waiting for bro to get there. I think he had Pepper's bags packed, but it's like just tell her.
No, he was adamant on staying there. She was adamant on leaving.
That doesn't make sense. Hey, you can't invite a terrorist to your house and tell your girl to hang out with you. It's like you gotta let her leave.
No, you gotta let her stay so you can protect her. Because remember, like the house party protocol has all the suits right there.
And that's what I'm saying is
he wasn't on full lockdown.
He could have activated that on the car ride over. There's no reason why there weren't 40 suits. Iron Man suits just circumventing the house.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Just have like invisible shields so then the helicopters show. It's literally was just like helicopters with miniguns. And it's like, you're telling me Iron Man can't handle 3 helicopters with like just machine guns? It's like
come on now.
Stop it.
Yeah, he does. But the fact that even was a problem when he should have been on. The crazy thing is he wasn't on full lockdown. Like there's a ding dong like at the door because like the botanist shit comes back. It's like how, like he even says like, yo, we're supposed to be on like full lockdown. Like how are we still at ding dong? Like come on now. Which means like, did you not put it on lockdown?
Yeah, it's like, okay, so is it or is it not on lockdown?
Exactly.
Like, what's happening here?
So dumb stuff. Funniest, my favorite line was after Rhodey gets captured and he's still in the suit and Aldrich Killian gets him out of the suit and then he starts breathing fire and Rhodey goes, you breathe fire. Okay, then. He says, there's a pause, and he says, oh, there's a pause. He says, okay. He's like, oh, yeah, we breathe fire now. I was like, oh, okay, we're just...
Yeah.
We're past
he's like,
everything now.
When he hops up the suit and punches him, he's like, yeah, let's go. And he shoots fire. He's like, all right, stop. All right,
we're doing too much now.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That is funny. I think that is like... I mean, like, we can talk about MCU-style humor, but it's like... It is like whenever you're trying to have a serious moment and someone like kills it. But I think if you're a real person and you end up in a situation like that's one thing. Like, I think I do like that type of humor. If you cut out all the unnecessary jokes and only left those, it would balance out and you'd be like, all right. So, but then when you have too much, then it's like, oh, here we go. Everyone's got a quip, right? But it's like, I think that is like, if a nigga just breathed fire at you, you would be like, what the... Did you just breathe fire, bro?
Exactly.
Like, what? It's like, there's no... You'd be like, what the hell?
Especially since everything up to now, you're like, all right, these guys are like enhanced. And you've dealt with enhanced individuals before, but not people who breathe fire. Like, that's a whole nother level of craziness.
And also, I think just like, if this was like an older movie, like if this was like the 80s or 90s, I feel like if he breathed fire... He probably would have died. He probably wouldn't have said anything. He probably would have just like dodged it and be like, "You're not gonna get away with this, Killian." And like, did you just ignore that this thing breathe fire? Like, I feel like it would almost be like that era of like comic book and just any sort of like science fiction stylized type movies. It's like ridiculous shit would happen and they would just like not even
just brush it over.
Yeah, they just brush it off. And it was like, you probably shouldn't. It's like, I mean, acknowledge it at all. I don't know. I think one of my favorite, I guess I'm skipping ahead. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll remember. Something
that bothered me is that I put on my notes, hot hands equals suit malfunction. Because there are multiple times where the extremist people would just like heat up their hands and then the suit, no matter whose suit it is, Tony or Rhodey's suit, would just start malfunctioning. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I understand, like,
I guess it overheats,
like, that part of the suit.
You're telling me he doesn't have, like, a lava suit or, like, a heat-resistant suit?
He does now. I guarantee you he does now.
No, he does now, but, he 100s it does now. But bro has, like, 50 suits. He doesn't have a single one that's, like, a fire-retardant suit.
Why would he think? I mean, they can all withstand extreme heats.
So, yeah, how hot is he? Yeah, like, how hot is he getting?
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
Because even at the end, like, he falls and he gets he's engulfed in fire and everything.
What do you
But then
think
he
about
dies from
these?
that explosion.
What do you think about the extremist superpower though?
I think it's dope.
Because bro gets his arm cut off and just grows a new one.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's actually like crazy sick, like fire lava healing factor. But I guess what does he do? Just like they kick a canister in his face and blow it up.
Yeah.
So they just blow him up.
Yeah. But the thing is also,
Like Wolverine would have healed from that.
yeah, how much of your life is it taking from you? Because all it's doing is accelerating the healing that you already have. So are you losing life every time? Are you losing parts of your life the more that you're healing yourself? Is what I want to figure out. Because it says that it unlocks the part of the brain that is responsible for healing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're overcharging that basically. That's something to think about.
Yeah, we never see the long term effects of that. And also, this power just never comes back, which I feel like is kind of wasted. I feel
it
like
comes
they
back
could have used it.
one more time in a later movie that we'll get to when we get there.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay. I
After-
forgot.
After Pepper dies, and that's in quotation because she doesn't die because she has the extremist, so she comes back. After she dies, Tony's face, like that remorseful face, but also anger, like he doesn't let that control him. He doesn't let the anger make him foolish. Because when he's like running towards Killian without his suit, and Killian has the extremist and he has like all the powers and whatnot, instead of going at him without the suit because he's like in so much anger and everything, like he immediately dodges him. It's like, all right, I need my suit. Like I can't just let my anger control me and try to fight him right now.
Yeah, like when he was charging him, he fully knew what he was. He knew he was gonna like slide under him.
Exactly.
He knew he wasn't gonna actually tackle this guy.
Yeah. So like he's still letting he's still working with his brain and not his emotions taking over him, which is good, which is smart. At the very end when he does the clean slate protocol, that's just for show. And when I originally saw this movie, I was all like, bro, you're stupid. Why are you blowing up all your suits? Like you just made all those. Like why would you do such a thing?
Also, the plot line of him and Pepper and him not being Iron Man. I need to. Yeah, I remember specifically thinking this is dumb. What's up with her? What's her issue with this? Because I feel like in the beginning she's like she maybe like Iron Man 1 or 2. She like wanted him to be Iron Man because she was like, you've always been this like playboy.
No, in Iron Man 1, she was
jerk.
against it.
She was kind of against it because she's like, it's dangerous, you're gonna get hurt. But she was also like in some way, I guess, kind of proud because he was a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's like working with Shield.
And then in 2, she's proud of it. And then after Avengers, she's like, in an Avengers, she's like, yo, you gotta go do your thing. Like this is your thing. Like you need to go do this.
Right. But then by the time we get to this, now she's like, stop being Iron Man. It's like, what? Like you just wanted me to do it once? I don't know. It's just like weird, like bitchy girlfriend. I don't want you to be Iron Man anymore. And it's like posed like he's an asshole for wanting to be Iron Man. I don't know.
Right. And also like the stress that comes with being like, it might just be like, I don't want you to do it because the stress that's on you, but also at the same time, I feel like she's not seeing the stress that's on him because then he has to explain.
But
like
this carries on. Like even in Infinity War, he like calls her and he's like, hey, sorry, like I gotta handle this. And she's like, no, come back. Like she tells him to come back. Like don't save the universe, mister. And she and like when they were in the park, and she was like, yeah, and if you were really thinking about me, you wouldn't have done this. And it's like talking about the nanite thing on his chest.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, you dead ass want me to just stop this shit entirely. You want me to put this whole Iron Man robot shit behind me. You want me to dead ass just be a regular business owner?
Yeah.
Like you just want me to just wear a pantsuit. You want me to quit the Avengers and just be a regular civilian.
Yep.
It's like, why, bro? Like I just don't even understand where she's coming from.
I don't either.
Like you might have a case for like Spider-Man. Like Mary Jane being like, you might need to quit. It's like you are just a guy in a costume. Like you got superpowers and super strength and stuff. But he be getting like ripped up. He be really like, you're just wearing like a cloth suit. You be getting ripped up. You're like tired and broke. You fighting like 6 niggas at the same time. Like Iron Man is like has like a nanite suit that like shoots lasers and has like 40 suits. He just him and 40 robots and like, you know, he fighting a couple guys. It's like whatever. It's like
he's big chilling.
Yeah, I'm big chilling. It's like if I'm not fighting Thanos, I'm usually pretty chill. You know, so like why are you stressing, bro?
Stressing for
Also, I guess
Good
it's just the
reasons.
movie contrivance of like at any given moment, like he also has like, ever since Avengers, like they've had that reflector invisible technology. So at any moment, he probably has like 5 invisible Iron Man. Just
He
like
should.
he should just have like 5 invisible Iron Man suits. He should have it where there constantly is like invisible, like reflective panels. So like if at any point some assassin were to like take a 50 cal sniper shot at him or Pepper, it would just immediately get stopped by like they get implanted force field. But she probably have a problem with that. You installed a force field against my will. Oh, I'm so sorry. Next time I'll let the 50 cal bullet blow your fucking head off.
My bad. Sorry for saving your
My
life.
bad for saving your life.
My fault. My fault.
My fault, though. My fault. My fault. Saying my fault to your girl is always peak funny because it always pisses her off. It always makes her mad. Oh, my fault. My fault. Though.
But with the clean slate protocol, I say it's all for show because I originally hated it because like, bro, but that was back when I thought he was making all the suits by hand. Now that I understand that these seats are automated, that they're being automatically generated and created and built, that shit's just for show, bro. He's just like, yo, yeah, I'll blow up all my suits.
Yeah.
Wink,
He just
wink, and
all
nod.
he has to do is just go on his computer and hit print.
Exactly, bro. Like, bro.
Not even, bro. All he has to do is like, yo, Jarvis, make a suit.
Bro.
Just talk to Jarvis. Yo, Jarvis, can you print me off a Mark 56 real quick?
Yeah. Oh, also Mark 1 through 57 while you're at it, since you're
Yeah, just drop all of them.
yeah,
actually.
go ahead. And actually, while you're doing that, make 4 copies of everything for me.
Yeah,
since
Tony
you're
Stark.
already
Tony
doing
Stark is just like the best 3D printer.
Yes. Best 3D printer ever. That's just the most hilarious thing to me now. It's just like, that's so stupid. It's so for show. And I think like we know that's what he thinks that too. In his brain, he's like, I'm just doing this so you feel happy.
Right.
Because I can just make those other 42 suits right away.
In a weekend.
No, Killian dies because he gets no. Because after Tony encases him in the suit and blows it up, then he still comes back with his pants still on.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah,
Indestructible pants?
I know, it's crazy.
Magic pants?
Hey, not Tony. Human Torch, Johnny Storm type pants right there.
Yeah.
Johnny Storm type pants.
Fantastic Four suit type pants.
Exactly.
Type beat.
All right, Thor: The Dark World. Getting into Thor 2, the greatest Marvel movie to ever be made. I tell you, people.
I mean, what are your like thoughts about the movie?
What, Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
It was dope. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I feel like it gets a lot of guff, but I don't know why. Also, it's directed by Shane Black, and Shane Black, all of his movies are set during Christmas.
Is this a Christmas movie? Yes.
So this movie set during Christmas. I think all the stuff with the kid was really good. I think
The kid was not annoying, which is high
kid,
praise.
Yeah.
That's
The
high
kid was
praise.
great, actually. The kid was great.
And the kid comes back later on, but he comes back for like
Yeah.
2 scenes. That's it.
He should have. We shouldn't have done Ironheart. He should have came back and been
Honestly, that would have been fine. I would have been fine with that.
he should have been Kid Iron Man. But yeah, I think all the bit of him like fighting in the store was cool too. Of him like being
Strategic and about
Yeah,
like using
yeah.
the elements around him and like thinking things through. Yes. Using like the hot metal from the handcuffs, putting them in the microwave, setting off the gas and everything. Always thinking 2 steps ahead. Really using that Sherlock Holmes background.
Yeah, I think the MCU had this thing where they were doing this thing where it was like when they do a solo movie post Avengers, it's like, why don't they just call the other guys? And they put them in situations where calling the other guys just wasn't viable. They lose that eventually, where it's like it gets to a point where it's like, why is Spider-Man doing this by himself? It's like he should definitely call somebody.
Exactly. Which is because
I feel like at this point he
that comes up.
could have called somebody.
Because in the first
At some
Spider-Man movie, like Tony's in there.
He could have called Cap.
No, isn't Cap gone? No, Cap's not gone until after that other movie. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but like, I mean, he could have called the Avengers.
Does he have any other numbers?
He should. He could have called any of them. There's no way Hawkeye
Wait,
was
who
busy.
knows his identity? No one knows his identity. But they
Tony
know-
Stark?
No, Spider-Man.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Spider-Man. I was talking about Tony Stark.
Oh, okay. What are you talking about for Tony Stark?
I'm just talking about Iron Man 3. He could
Iron Man
have
3?
called for help. He could have called any Avenger for help. If
he did.
he could have just called Thor, and Thor would have showed up.
Thor couldn't go because the Bifrost still messed up. He called Rhodey.
I didn't know Thor left. I thought Thor was still on Earth.
No, he left.
Oh yeah, he left with Loki. You're right.
He called Rhodey. He called the Avenger. And when he called Rhodey, they were in that restaurant. He was eating vegetables. You know, changing up his diet. What a good man. All right, what do you rate this movie? I'm rating it a solid 17 J's out of 432 W's.
I give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Cool.
I just use a regular scale. I'll give it 4.725 stars out of 38. You know,
Galaxies.
Yeah.
Solid movie,
7
though.
black holes out of 12 dwarf stars.
Solid movie, though. Solid movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, rolling into the Thor: The Dark World.
Yep.
All right, let's roll it.
Ahem.
So, Thor: The Dark World.
Me.
How does it start? It starts with some backstory on the Dark Elves and Odin's father, how they got into a big fight some 100 years ago, whatever. Not 1,000 years ago, because it wasn't a bloody war. Afterwards, the thing called the Ether was taken from the Dark Elves by Odin's father. That was sent somewhere dark and mysterious that no one would ever find again. Then we get a jump cut to what's her face? No, Loki being already captured, being sent in front of Odin, them having a big talk about how Loki's a bad kid. Loki talking about how him being king is a birthright. Odin talking about how your birthright is to die. Technically speaking, his birthright would have been just a king of the Frost Giants because his dad was a king of the Frost Giants. So technically he's not wrong. His birthright is to be a king. Just which throne is he be king of is still just up to him, and that's in the air. Afterwards, he gets sent to a cell. Then we get a shot of Thor fighting some people. He fights this big rock monster, which my thought is that same rock monster the same species as Krog from Krog?
Korg.
From Thor Ragnarok. Are they the same species? Because this rock monster does not speak. I say they are, but that might be specious. Doesn't matter.
They are the same species, but since Taika Waititi directed the third Thor movie, Ragnarok, he inserted himself and was like, I'm gonna do the voice of the goofy rock guy. So I'm just gonna give him a New Zealand accent because
why not?
I'm from New Zealand and I'm not gonna do a different accent.
Which is smart.
I'm not gonna do like a rock voice. Like I'm not gonna be like, ugh.
Yeah, no need for all that.
My name is Korg.
Ugh.
He's like, oi mate,
how you doing?
I'm a rock guy that's an alien, but also I sound like a guy from New Zealand for some reason.
I got pamphlets.
Yeah. Kind of weird how I sound like a Pacific Islander.
But there's no islands.
Even though I'm a rock alien from space, why would I possibly sound like this?
There's no water on my planet.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
But there's molten lava that we use to create our children.
And half the things I do doesn't make any sense. I will say, like, oh, never mind.
All right. After the big fight, Thor's talking to his dad. They're like, "Yo, I'm cleaning up the 9 realms after Loki did his thing." Afterwards, there's a big party. Thor's not feeling it because Thor's like, "Yo, I want to be with my girl Jane back on Earth." He talks to Lady Sif. Lady Sif is like, "Yo, why are you so? If you're gonna be king of Asgard, you got to be paying attention to all the 9 realms, not just one because of one chick." He's all like, "Yo, shut up. I don't care. I want my girl back." She's like, "Yo, I'm right here though. You could be with me."
Yeah, he's like, yo, lock in, bro. Like, why you cared about Midgard, bro? Like, Asgard's pretty sick. Like, there's bad bitches here too. Like,
right, bro.
There's bad bitches at the party. There's bad bitches like 5 feet in front of you. Like, bro, there's bad bitches like
everywhere.
Name Sif, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's like bad. It's like Jane is just like, yeah,
A
okay.
human,
there's
bro.
bad bitches named Jane. There's bad bitches named Sif. I mean, like, there's all sorts of types, bro.
Bad bitches that can live
Just
for
like,
thousands of years. Bad bitches that live
Do
for
you like J's? Do you
100.
like S's? It's like, what do you like?
Come
bro?
on now, like
He's
brother, man. Come on.
He's like, yeah, you're right.
He's like, yeah. You know, I thank you for your sword and your courage and all that. It's like, he could be thanking me for my love.
Right? He's like,
I'm giving you all this love, Thor.
it is funny how he's like, he is being real dead ass and sincere. And it's like, I thank you for your courage and your sword. And she's just like, oh, God damn it.
Like, but what
like,
about what about for what's in my heart?
Yeah, it's like, no, brother, this
guy stinks.
Please, dude.
But after they
It
get
is
done-
so funny watching her like bomb constantly. To just watch her airball constantly, like, oh my God, Valentine, that is not the shot.
that is not their body
Airball.
from so close to the rim, yet
Oh
so
my
far
God.
away. Afterwards, Jane's on a date with this guy. He writes a note that says hi on one of the napkins, which has me thinking, who brings a pen to a date? This guy does.
Yeah. Where did you get that pen from?
This guy just, or did he already have that pre-made?
Also, he's like, I'm gonna do this like quirky thing on the date. This is gonna seal the deal.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna clinch it with this one.
This
That's
gonna be-
another airball. Oh my God, Valentine.
especially for a girl who's been staring at the menu for, like you said, staring at the menu for 10 minutes when there's 3 options. She doesn't want to be there, man. She just doesn't. Clearly, she doesn't. That or she's very confused on what she's doing.
I
with her
would
life.
set a timer. I would get him on a stopwatch and be like, I wonder how long she's gonna sit there silently looking at that menu. She probably doesn't even know I'm here. I was like, I wonder what happened if I just got up and left.
Exactly.
I would get up and then I would like go around the table and just be standing behind her. So when she eventually like put it down, she'd be like, wait, what? He's gone.
Where's
And then
he
I would just come back and be like, oh, hey, what's up? I just went to the bathroom.
Yeah. Or just like walk around and be like,
I wasn't
"So
standing
this
behind you for like 10 minutes.
because you definitely weren't just looking at the menu for 20 minutes.
Yeah. You passed out. You went to sleep.
You were taking a nap.
Yeah. You were on your phone. She was on her phone.
That's why the menu was up so high. She was on her phone the entire time.
She was on
Flappy Birds.
no, what is it? She was on DraftKings. She was like she was trying to hit a parlay. Trying to hit a parlay real quick. Like, sorry, man, the Lakers just got swept. I can't, man. I just can't help it, man.
So after the dinner, during the dinner, her intern comes in, was all like, yo, I think Thor's back. She's like, it can't be Thor. So then they leave. They're also in, like Italy, something like that? Something like that. I think it's Italy.
Germany, something fucking like that.
Some place with backward cars and right side driving cars or whatever. So they go to this anomaly spot where this kid lifts up a truck. Afterwards, the intern of the intern guy are messing with some portals, throwing stuff in it. He throws in the keys.
You say the intern of the intern guy.
Yeah.
We just gonna skip over Kat Dennings like that? We're gonna skip over prime Kat Dennings like that?
I talked about her already. I said her intern came in.
Okay.
I don't remember her. I don't remember
Referring to
her character's
Kat Dennings as the intern guy is crazy work.
No, she's the intern. The guy is the intern of the intern.
Yeah, he's the intern of the intern.
Yeah.
And Kat Dennings is the intern.
Exactly.
But it's also still prime Kat Dennings.
What was her character's name?
Kat Dennings.
All right then. So Kat Dennings gave it.
You're right.
Her intern was all throwing stuff in the portal. He throws in the car keys like an idiot. They don't come back. Afterwards,
yeah, what was that about? There's no way, bro.
There was so much other stuff he could have thrown in that was
I
laying
promise
around.
you, there's no way I would be so enamored by a portal that I would be like, time to chuck my car keys in.
Right.
I would still be cognizant enough to be like,
Nah.
I would pat my pockets and be like, all I got is my car keys and my wallet.
And my phone.
Yeah, I'm not finna just start throwing, just social security number. Just
Exactly. At that point, throw yourself
priceless gems. Just the chaos emeralds into a portal. Just like, wait, why do you have
Dragon Balls
those?
in there.
Right. Just throw just start keep pulling shit out. Like, yo, just pull out the Infinity Gauntlet. This intern had it the whole time. It's like, what the
Thanos was looking for it. He had all 6 stones already.
Yeah. Thanos runs into frame, jumps in. This would be a great AI video.
Afterwards, the Jane Foster finds a portal. She gets sucked into the portal. Then she sees the ether in its all ethereal form and whatnot. Afterwards, she gets possessed by the ether. I said that this entire movie, no, I'm gonna come back to that later. As she was possessed by the ether, she is lost to, what's his name? Don't say it. Don't say it.
What's his name? Don't say it.
His name is.
Don't say it.
His name is a name that should not be spoken. That's why we can't say it. It's a name that should not be spoken.
Yeah, it's Lord
Exactly.
Franklin.
No. I'm gonna die.
Michael, don't leave me here.
But dang, what was his name? The guy with the sword who controls the Bifrost.
Heimdall.
Yeah, Heimdall is no longer able to see her. So then Thor gets sent to Earth. After Thor gets sent to Earth, he meets up with Jane Foster. After meeting up with Jane Foster, he takes her back to Asgard. While they're in Asgard, she gets scanned to figure out what's wrong with her. They figure out that the ether is inside of her. Odin's like, yo, we should probably get rid of her. At this point, the Dark Elves have awakened and now they're back because they quote unquote died, aka ran away because they're little bitches.
Uh-oh.
And took a really long nappy nap, like the babies they are. Afterwards,
Nappy nap.
now that they're waking up, they're trying to find the ether. They go to Asgard to find the ether. They send in one of their commanders. Loki, while in prison, tells one of the commanders, hey, go destroy the shield. After they destroy the shield, then the Dark Elves get in. They kill a bunch of people. Thor and Loki mom dies. After Thor and Loki mom dies, trying to save Jane Foster from one of the commanders, then Thor kills a bunch of enemy people, put everybody back in their cells. Then he meets up with Loki. Nope.
I think what's interesting about all of this is that how did they cook them so easily? I understand that they had like cloaked ships, but like
They had one cloak ship.
but also are their soldiers really that tough? Like what did they really see?
You gotta remember they started that riot on the inside.
Yeah, the riot was pretty, I guess, effective. But I don't know, as Guardians are supposed to be incredibly like strong and powerful and stuff.
Yeah.
And they just get like stabbed and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, like his mom is supposed to be like this powerful sorceress, like thousands of years old.
Yeah.
And all she can do is create like one illusion or something.
Yeah.
And she has like one kind of like sword volley, like, and then just gets like stabbed and dies.
Correct.
It's like, are you that ass, bro? Like,
Yes.
I've been training with the blade for 1,000 years. Ting ting, stab. It's like, oh, she sucks.
Yes.
It's tough.
Know what's more tough?
What?
That the Dark Elf Malachi.
Malekith.
Whatever.
Malekith.
He asks her like, "Yo, where's she at?" And she's all like, "I will never tell you." And he just straight up believes her, just straight off the grip.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "You know what? You won't.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you."
Where is she? I don't know. All right, cool.
I believe you.
Like, oh shit. Imagine if that's how like the police did it. Just like
That is how they do it sometimes.
Where's the money at? I don't know. Bang. Like, oh, whoa. Well, he said he didn't know.
He's
He
useless.
could have been lying, bro. Like, what do you mean?
Nah, he wouldn't lie.
What are you talking about?
He said he didn't know. I believe him.
Hey, tell me where the money is. I'm gonna kill you. Fuck you. Bang. It's like
He didn't tell me.
he didn't tell me.
He chose.
What did you just shoot him in the? You shoot him in like center mass, so he's not like he doesn't die. And say, he's like, "Oh, you shot me, man." It's like, yeah, you're gonna die in a second.
Yeah.
What'd you shoot me? It's like, I need the information, man.
Give me what I need to know. I won't tell you.
I'm gonna die, man. It's like,
Well, yeah.
you're slowing the. I already told you this.
I know that, bro. You're telling me information
I'm
I
aware
already
of
know.
this.
Come on. I need new information.
Yeah, man. That's why I shot you.
Come on.
It's
the
funny
program.
like scenes like that in a movie where someone like kidnaps someone or ties them up, or anything, just any situation like that where they're like, someone gets tied up and they're like, "Let me out," and it's like, "Yeah, bro, I definitely tied you up just to let you out if you asked me to." It's
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
No problem.
Or
my
like
guy.
any movie where there's like a psycho killer and they're like begging, like, "No, please don't." It's like, yeah, sure, I just gutted 7 teenagers. And if you just asked me not to, and I'm already standing over you with the bloody axe, I'll just be like, all right, yeah, you're right.
You know
Please
what?
don't
You're
kill
right.
me. Wait, what's up?
You said please? It's the magic word.
You know, none of them said please.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. Let's go get a beer.
Yeah, you're a cool one.
Just
Unties him.
axe right into the head. It's like, this fucking asshole.
After the fight, after she dies, then Thor's like, no, Odin's like, yo, we can't go after them. We gotta just fortify our forces right here for when they come back.
Which is just like, would he really be like, yeah, yo, look, we gotta chill, bro. We just got our ass into us. Let's just like kick back, actually.
Yeah, let's just stay right here. It's like, bro, no. He's like, yo, they're gonna come back for Jane, so we'll just fortify our forces right here when they come back. And it's like, bro, they were whooping you beforehand. They're only gonna come back stronger.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, they're gonna come back, so we should probably just like not be prepared for that at all.
Come on, man.
Like, we should fortify our defenses, but also we know nothing about the enemy. So when they come back, they beat our ass now and then dip. The only way we survive is because they left.
Only way.
So it's like, if they come back and don't leave and finish us off next time, we're cooked.
Finished. Finito. So Thor's like, yo, like we can't do that. Like I'm definitely going against my father. I'm taking Jane to the
Also, like,
to
why
them.
is he against like sending in like some sort of like strike team to or like reconnaissance team?
No one's
Like,
strong
he
enough.
doesn't even want to send in like a 5-man, 4-man fire team to like.
No one's strong enough. So Thor goes up against his father by making a 5-man team.
Right. They can't do it. It's an impossible task. So anyway.
So anyway, they do the impossible task.
Meanwhile.
Basically every Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So Thor goes to go to Loki. It's all like, yo, I need your help. And Loki's all like, shut up. I don't even care about you. And Thor's like, bro, drop the illusion. I know what you're doing back there. He drops the illusion. He's all like in shambles. When he did that, my first initial thought was, oh, can Thor now see through his illusions? Because earlier, Loki in the Avengers movie, when Loki was standing in front of the sky cage and Thor jumped at him and got through it, he was all like, will you ever not fall for that? Now it has me thinking, oh, can Thor now see through his illusions? Can he tell when he's
I don't think
illusions
he
or
can
not?
actually visually like see through the illusion. I think he just knows Loki enough at this point that he kind of is being able. He's kind of predicting. He's finally growing and finally learning, so he's finally able to be like, our mom just got like stabbed by like this, demon elf. Like, he's not just gonna sit here and be like smarmy, like, ha ha ha, brother, how are you doing? Yeah.
Right.
He's like, you can cut the bullshit, bro. Our like family's dead.
Especially like when you know that both of them care so deeply about their mother.
Yeah, that they, and also just that he and his mom got along so well and everything. I mean, like, his mom taught him all the magic and stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's like, I think that was that. And then also in Ragnarok, when he's like, he looks at him and he's like, he knows he's over there. He's like, I already put the chip on you and hit him with the electric shock. That is one of my favorite scenes where he's like, I'll leave this over here for you.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, tough.
So afterwards, they escape out of Asgard to go to the Dark Elves and whatever realm they're in to stop the convergence that's happening, which is
Yeah.
basically just all the 9 realms aligning up to create a portal to transfer energy and whatnot. Not that important. What's important is that Dr. Elvic Suvnik is back. That's not how you say his name, but whatever. He's back, he's naked, and he's not crazy. Afterwards,
More importantly, Prime Cat Dennings is back.
yeah, she's back too, I guess. She gets him out of the insane asylum so they could meet back up with Thor. Nope. So they could stop the convergence. After Thor and Loki meet up with the Dark Elves, they fight the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves take the ether away from Jane Foster. Now Thor and Jane Foster jump out to Earth because Loki is dead. I put that in really heavy quotations. Jane Foster, Thor.
I really thought he was
Earth.
cooked. Like, when he
Yeah,
got,
me too.
I really thought Thor's hand was cut off.
Me too.
I really thought his hand was cut off, and then when they did the misdirection, I was like, "Oh, shit!" So I'll give them that. They did, like, as much as this is like one of the lowest like Marvel movies. I got on that. I really thought he cut this nigga's hand off.
Because like he's been doing that whole like, oh, I'll pretend to be on your side until it's no longer helpful to me, and then I'll backstab you type thing. Like he's been doing that consistently.
So the fact that they just played that into the role, and I was like, "Oh, he does it with his hand. Oh, sick!" And then like
and like that,
I really thought he was dead too when he got like stabbed. I thought he was actually dead.
And Thor being, I believe that Thor is at his most vulnerable when he's calling the hammer to him, because like he can't move that much.
He can't do anything else.
It's like he needs, because the hammer isn't going to like keep moving around to get to his hand. He's just saying that one spot. So Thor, to me, Thor is his most vulnerable at that position. So Loki taking advantage of that and knowing that, because he's fought with Thor beside him for so many years, he knows like, all right, you can't move. I can definitely cut off your hand. Once your hand's gone, the hammer's going to keep going. It's going to stop. So Loki's dead. Thor and Jane go to Earth. Now it's a big fight scene on Earth with the convergence of the ether and whatnot. After the big fight scene, the Dark Elf is beaten. The ether is extracted from him and is now in the hands of Thor inside of a little container thing. Afterwards, the container is sent off of Earth to somewhere safe with the Asgardians. And that's the end of Thor: The Dark World. Something that I thought was the worst thing of this movie was that the Asgardian weapons, they light up. We never see that again in any of the other MCU movies with the Asgardians and their weapons. I hated that because why are their weapons not light up anymore? That's really cool powers. That should happen more often. Also, after Thor mother dies, there's this archery guy who shoots a flaming arrow onto the boat where they're being sent off to. Hawkeye could have made that shot. That's all I'm saying. That guy's not special.
Yeah. That guy's regular. That guy's regular, bro.
Hawkeye could have made that shot. He can shut up. This is the biggest thing that I took from this movie. Oh. The ether is the reality stone. Remember that for later. Okay, guys? Remember the ether is the reality stone. It's gonna come back later. Also, it seems as if the Dark Elves created all of the Infinity Stones. Remember that for later. Not really, but the Infinity Stones are a thing now. So we have the Space Stone. We have the Space. No, we have the Mind Stone inside of Loki's. Nope, I'm jumping around. The Reality Stone, the Ether. Remember that. That's the important part. The Ether taking control of Jane Foster would have been a great Phoenix story for Jean Grey. The way it takes over her body and everything. That would have been a good Phoenix story instead of the Dark Phoenix movie that we got. So I'm going to say on that. The Bifrost. The markings on the ground that it leaves is actually not the byproduct of the Bifrost because the marks show up before the Bifrost shows up. So I believe that the markings on the ground cause the Bifrost like a two-way signal type thing, and then they meet in the middle. That's what I think.
Yeah, that makes sense because the Bifrost is light, so it must move at the speed of light. But it's like, so the scorch marks, that's also the thing is like, it seems to be like scorching the ground and scorching the earth. But then when the person gets there, they don't have like scorch marks on them. They're not like full of heat or anything like that. And it doesn't seem to like hurt. It's like their body is clearly moving through space. But when they touch down, they're just like on whatever surface. So it seems that it's like a wormhole. And they're going through a wormhole. And so that symbol is just the end of each wormhole. So you're moving very fast through the Bifrost. But once you make it to the other end, you're just done with the journey and now you were just there. You're like teleporting there. That's why you don't like hit the ground with any form of like impact.
Exactly.
You're just like going at light speed and then you immediately stop and you're now just there.
Which should, theoretically speaking, crush your entire body.
You. Like it should just like every organ in your body should just keep moving from the inertia.
If you're human, at least.
Right. It's like Asgardians are just physically resilient enough to take it.
Yeah.
But any human being, every time they get there, they just turn into a pool of blood. And it's like, damn, what the hell just happened?
Exactly. So that the sand stuff, the sand tech that the Asgardians use when they're checking out Jane Foster is the exact same sand stuff that the Wakandan use.
Yeah.
So back when Thor in the first Thor movie, when he's talking about science and magic just one and the same, boom, there we go. That's even more evidence that they're one and the same right there for you. I already said the Dark Elves created the Infinity Stones. And yeah, that's everything. The movie isn't going back to watch this movie. I was in my whole, oh, this movie's trash. I hate this movie. Going back and looking at it for the podcast made me see it a little bit more differently. It opened my eyes up. Yeah. It's not as bad as I
remember.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it was just weak at the moment. I think that people were just so used to the Avengers being like kind of groundbreaking. Like people were so used to how dope Iron Man was, and then Avengers came out and it was pretty sick.
Yep.
So then this came out and everyone was like, nah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not.
And then the first Captain America movie,
and then the next Captain America, then Winter Soldier comes out and it was so peak, and they were like, yeah, this is fire. Like, this is
So then looking back at Thor, it's like, yo, comparatively, it's trash. But it's like it has a lot of very good moments, has a lot of good story arc to it. Like Thor going through having to stay away from Midgard because he had to take care of the other 9 realms. And then once he's finished with that, then he can see Jane again, but then having to deal with the fact that he can't do it right now. But then he's always talking to Heimdall about like, how is she doing? Like, what's she doing? Like keeping track of her. But then also having like Lady
Does he ever
Sif.
ask her to stay? And he's like, "Yo, just come to Asgard and stay with me."
Nah, she wouldn't survive.
She wouldn't survive.
Yeah, she wouldn't survive.
I will survive. No, it seemed like her time in Asgard showed that she absolutely would survive.
Nah, she's not. She's not enough magic, not enough durability, and Lady Sif will kill her.
Yeah, probably. She's not boxing with Sif.
Yeah, no. It's also funny that the little scene where Thor and Loki are walking through the hallway, and Loki is changing his forms, going through like he turns Loki turns Thor into Lady Sif, and Thor's all like, even if I can kill you in this form and it won't hurt any less.
Yeah,
I might look like a woman, I might look like Lady Sif, but I'll still kill you.
Right.
It will hurt very much.
Also,
so.
quite honestly, if she killed you, it's a bad
It would be
situation
worse.
all around.
It would probably be worse.
Yeah.
And then Loki turns himself into Captain America. So
I thought that was a pretty good cameo.
that was funny, yeah.
He's like, the suit, it's so tight. The right, feel the righteousness surging.
Talk about truth, freedom, and
What
American
a
justice.
rousing discussion about truth and justice. It's like, honestly, low key, yeah, man.
Yeah. Another funny scene was when when Thor comes to Earth to see Jane for the first time again, and it's raining, and she just immediately slaps him. Just no words yet, just immediate slap. And he's all like, "Where were you?" He's like, "I said I was gonna come back." She's like, "Well, yeah, I waited here at that one spot." And he's like, "I didn't say I was gonna come back immediately. He said I'll come back."
Yeah. I said I'd come back eventually, bro. Like relax. Yeah, and then you went to New York and you left again. It's like, okay, aliens invaded the planet. I had to fight them. I fought the Hulk too, by the way. And then I had to take my brother to prison. I mean, there was a lot going on, dog.
And she doesn't know that the Bifrost was still broken at that time.
Right, the Bifrost, yeah.
Like they had to use
Dark magic to like conjure him there.
Exactly. They had to use dark on Asgard. They used dark magic to bring him to Earth, and then while he was on Earth, he had to use the Tesseract to get back to Asgard. So there's really no way.
He didn't have the Bifrost in cinema. He needed to use the damn Tesseract to get
Exactly.
It's like, what about this is eluding your understanding, bro?
Everything is. And after the first slap, he's all like, "Okay, what was that for?" He's like, "Well, because you left." And then he immediately slaps him again. Just like 2 slaps right off the bat. Great stuff. He does it. He needs it. He needs it.
Does he? He doesn't feel that. He's Asgardian. Her
Exactly.
slaps are not hurting.
Not at all. But it's still funny. Then she's still like, "Yo, what happened?" Then he tells her about everything. He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a good enough excuse." It's like, no, that's a good enough reason. Not an excuse. It's a reason. That was a funny scene. The last funny scene was at the very end where Jane Foster is walking through one of the portals and she finds the keys to the car. Hilarious callback to earlier in the movie. They find the keys. They can get back to the car. That's definitely been destroyed already. They can get back to the car.
Oh yeah, and this is where like Pete comes in when they finally get back into the car or whatever, and then they get back to the apartment and he puts Mjolnir on a hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a peak scene.
That's good right there.
I remember seeing that in the theaters and being like watching him hang it on the coat rack. I was like, that's so peak.
But yeah, that's Thor: The Dark World. Good movie. It is now in my brain.
The final fight was pretty solid, like jumping through the portals and boxing.
Yeah,
it was actually pretty solid.
Traveling through all the different realms and everything,
mm-hmm.
and then coming out of different areas on Earth.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was a very interesting way to make it not just to like big guys like kind of lumberingly throwing punches. Yeah. It showed both of them kind of on the back foot because they both were getting kind of discombobulated. Like even though the portals are kind of like his plan, he can't apparently control it completely. So they're like falling on top of buildings. He's like, "Oh shit, I didn't think this through."
Good scene. And then the intern. No, wait, what's her name? Kate. Darcy is part of her name. Don't know what's the first or last name.
No, Darcy's her first name.
Okay. Darcy, intern, slams a dark elf with a car.
Yeah, because the gravity was all messed up. Yeah, that was a peak. That was pretty sick, actually.
Here we go. Oh yeah, Darcy dies too.
No, she does.
No, she doesn't.
She makes it.
She lives. Everybody lived. Don't worry. No one died besides the bad guys. Oh, and Thor's mother. And
she was a pretty bad guy.
and Heimdall
She's been bad at fighting.
and Lady Sif. Also, one of the Warriors 3 got changed. This is when the Warrior 3 got
This
changed.
is when bro switched over
Yeah. The
officially.
Yeah, not the big guy with the hammer axe. I think it's an axe.
Axe.
And not the Asian guy. It's the white guy with blue hair. The white guy with blue eyes and blonde hair who fences.
With the rapier.
Yeah, he gets switched over to some comedy guy. Paul Rudd? Not Paul Rudd. The other comedy guy.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Isn't he Shazam now?
Yep.
Yeah, the guy who plays Shazam is him. So we'll never
John
see
Krasinski.
We'll never see him as that Warrior 3 again because now he's Shazam, and that will confuse people.
Also, his character is dead.
Did he die?
Yep.
Oh, he's dead. So yeah, we'll see him again. Don't worry, because of the Infinity Stones. All right, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, John Krasinski will return in in Avengers Endgame.
Exactly. No. Yeah. All right. Last movie.
What do you think?
It was good. Yeah, okay. It was good. It was good.
What's your score?
I liked it now. I like it now. I didn't like it. I like it now. I definitely give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Cucumbers.
7.5. 7.5 out of 10 cucumbers.
Yeah.
Do you like cucumbers?
Not really.
Ah.
They're not the worst.
I give it 10 out of 10. Peak Cat Dennings. Peak movie. I give it 10 cats out of 10 Dennings.
You don't like cats.
Like this one. Like this one.
All right. Peak entertainment right here. Captain America: Civil War.
Oh, yeah. Peak media, peak storytelling.
This is great stuff. We could honestly talk about this movie for an hour by itself.
Peak characters.
It's gonna be difficult to just not rattle off every minute of this movie. Just not be talking for 2 hours. I'm gonna keep it condensed. I'm gonna keep it down. I'm gonna leave a lot of stuff out, just so I don't bore everybody with just talking for 2 hours straight about this movie, line for line, word for word, bar for bar. So, Captain America: Civil War. I just want to get right
Winter
into
Soldier.
Yeah.
You said Civil War.
This movie just has me all over the place. I want to talk so much about it, but I don't want. I want to do it in order of the movie. It's so difficult, so good. It's a good movie. Just watch it. Actually, don't listen to me. Go ahead and we'll just end the podcast right here. Go watch the movie.
Go watch it.
Just
come
go
back.
watch it. Come back.
It's peak. It's like top 5 Marvel movies.
It really is. It's just
top 4 Mount Rushmore.
My gosh. Oh, okay. Big premise of this movie is it's a spy. It's a spy movie.
Yeah, spy thriller.
It's a spy heist. No, not heist. It's a spy movie, but instead of just random agent guy, it's Captain America and Black Widow. So it's good. So we start the movie off with Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson is running around doing his lap, getting his cardio in. Steve Rogers is blasting by him with incredible speeds. Afterwards, Steve Rogers is like, yo, I got to go on a mission. He talks to Sam Wilson for a little bit. They chit chat, talk about going on tours and being in the war and everything. Afterwards, Black Widow hits him up like, yo, we got a mission. We got to go run it real quick. He's like, cool. Sam is all like, yo, if you ever got some downtime, go ahead and come by the center that I work at, helping other veterans dealing with all their stuff. He's all like, yay, make me look good. Because I know Steve Rogers, I know Captain America. He's all like, catch you on the next one, all right? So now Steve Rogers on a mission. He's on a boat with Black Widow and some other guys. This is now the third instance of the Captain America kick. Because you have to remember, the first two
We're on the boat.
Yeah, we're on the boat.
Because when he launched it on the Lamarian Star, bro. I remember so we saw this movie together.
In theaters, yes.
We saw this movie in theaters together day one, a million years ago when it came out. And we remember the first time he launched that dude off the boat, bro. We were like
50 feet, brother, I tell you. 50 feet.
Imagine killing a man with a singular kick, dude. He kicked that nigga 20 feet, bro.
That man
broke his spine
feet.
on the boat and then fell off. Imagine being that dude, being on a boat, chilling with your boys, you're terrorists, you're doing your little heist thing. You turn around, there's a foot in your chest, you fly back, your spine's cracked, you fall overboard, and now you're drowning.
No. You foot to the chest, 4 ribs cracked.
Yeah.
Then you hit the railing,
impact
spine
frame.
broken. We're talking L3
Yeah, vertebrae.
Right,
Cooked.
fractured. Then you fly 5 more feet. Then you that's the first impact of the water. Then you bounce 6 more feet, second impact of the water. Bounce 1 more time, 8 feet away from that impact. Now you're just drowning.
Right, just free falling into the ocean, spine broken, ribs cracked, and you have no idea what just happened. Who was that?
Because
what was that, bro?
Captain America, he's not wearing his bright red, white, and blue. It's like it's more stealthy. So it's like it's darker, it's grayer. The
It
blue
is
is a little
officially
bit more.
it's his stealth suit. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like
low-key his best suit.
you saw nothing besides a human figure, and then you felt what felt like a foot, or it could have just been a battering ram. You don't know the difference.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did I just get hit by a SUV?
And then impact,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, did I just get hit by a Yukon?
Bruh. So afterwards,
And it's so clean how he takes all 3 of those guys out, like hits one guy on the ground with the shield, puts it on his back, and it just keeps running. Like that was all fluid, just hustling, still running,
still moving.
runs up to, like, knocks a guy off the boat, runs up to another guy, throws a knife, stabs him in the boat. Bro literally has his hand stabbed with a knife into the boat. He's screaming like, he then like kicks the nigga in the head and knocks him out cold. He's still stuck to the wall with the knife in his hand. That nigga's gonna wake up still stuck to the wall
in pain
with a concussion, bleeding,
and a hole in his hand.
Oh my god, bro, lightheaded, bro.
That man will never hold a cup of coffee again.
Yeah. Arm is cooked, hit a nerve, like, bro, he's cooked.
Black Widow's talking about him trying to get him on a date and some dumb stuff. He's like, bro, I got the job.
Also, the worst her hair ever looked.
Yeah, I don't like her.
That
hair
long hair. Not long. I mean, like the straightness of it.
Yeah,
that straight hair. The like bangs.
It don't fit.
Cause her hair was like peak in Avengers. Then you see her in this. I remember seeing that immediately, being like, "What is this?"
Her hair later in the movie gets better.
Yeah, it does get. Yeah, it gets slowly better.
Yeah,
she like washes it. It gets a little bit more texture.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, that was better.
It's crazy we're talking about this. This is just a wig.
Yeah, it was a hell wig. I don't know.
Yeah,
she must have been doing something. She must have been blonde or some shit.
The wig company was not doing it right.
Yeah, she must have been doing something in her personal life where she was like, she's like, I'm not finna keep dyeing my hair. I'm not finna be like out and about at the club with red hair. So you're gonna need to put a wig on me.
Get my shit straight.
Get my shit straight, bitch ass nigga. I'm just here saying that.
Yeah. Afterwards, there's more fight scenes that happen. They disarm it, blah blah blah. They get the intel. Captain America fights this guy who is known as the Leaper. That's his name. Name is the Leaper. Oh, they don't say his name's the Leaper. They say whatever his actual character name is. But he's a villain in the actual comic books called the Leaper. All right.
Yeah, Batroc the Leaper.
There we go.
It's not a bad name. Batroc
the
Leaper.
Oh.
I always say it like that. The Leaper.
No. So this Leaper guy, he has in his suit that he's wearing in the movie is very similar to the one that he wears in the comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Just take off all the tactical gear stuff, but he still has like that purple and yellow suit, but it's just a full body suit, spandex and everything, like the comic books. But he has peak strength, agility, reflexes, speed, and he's top tier martial artist.
He does dodge the shield.
Yeah.
Not many guys do that.
Not many guys can do that.
It's very interesting to me that when Cap throws that shield that it can break glass, which is very strong glass. It's not regular fucking civilian glass. They're on like a military ship, like a shield ship. That's like bulletproof, next level, like heavy duty glass.
Yeah.
And he chucks it through it and it sticks into a metal wall like halfway. And it's like, how is it that whenever he hits someone with it, they don't die? How does it just not go through a human being like a hot knife through butter? He should be bisecting people. He should be actively cleaving people in half with that thing.
But the fact that when he dodged it, like when Captain America threw that shield and it went through the window and it stuck into the wall, he was aiming for his head.
Yeah, he fully dodged
decapitated him.
He fully would have took this nigga's head off, bro. He was trying to kill him, bro.
So, he said Captain America's not a killer. That man's a killer.
Hey, I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
So got the leaper. Basically, his agility is on par with Spider-Man. He doesn't have spider sense, and he's super fast, so fast that he almost outran Spider-Man in one of the comics. And he can jump about 10 feet into the air off vert. And that's not like, oh, his hand reached 10 feet. No, his feet reached 10 feet into the air. That's the thing people don't understand when people are talking about like how high you can jump. They're always looking at the height of the hand, not how high the feet are getting off the ground. And how your feet are getting off the ground is your true high jump. So off a straight vert, he can jump 10 feet into the air. We'll fast forward a little bit. Captain America is talking to Nick Fury. Nick Fury is all like, yo, you had a mission. Black Widow had a mission.
Yeah. It's like he really is just like a straight-laced military dude that's just trying to run missions and save like civilians. And then he's like working with like basically like the super CIA, and they're like they got like secrets and they're like hacking shit.
Their secrets have secrets, as Tony would say.
Yeah, he's all like, look, man, we're here to get hostages. And he's like, yeah, that's your mission. My mission was to secure the data. And he's like, it's called compartmentalization, and we're two different people. We got two different skill sets,
Two different jobs, bro.
two different jobs, answer to two different people. It's like we can't do the same shit.
Like,
But I like how they had their disagreement, but then the second Batroc got up and threw a grenade. It's like they just locked back into teamwork and got out of that situation.
yeah, because like you're not gonna expect the sniper to be down on the ground with the hand-to-hand guys.
Yeah.
It's like you have two different jobs, so you're gonna do two different
the
things.
hand-to-hand guys.
Yeah,
In the military, there's no hand-to-hand guys in the military. Like
Yeah,
they will have to do that if they just ran out of ammo. You got to do it.
those hand-to-hand
I'm just
guys.
saying, like, imagine like an entire team of just
Hand-to-hand
daredevil,
guys.
just niggas who just box in the military. Just they don't carry a gun.
Nope. All they
Just a
carry are
division of
sticks.
ninjas. Just a straight division of niggas. It's like, whoa. Like,
And the snipers in the back. That's all they need. The ninjas up front, snipers in the back. You're not gonna expect them to
ninjas
switch
up
spots.
Front.
So
My ninjas.
Nick Fury is talking about how like you don't no, Steve Rogers like, yo, you don't trust anybody. Nick Fury is like, the last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
Ooh, he's cooking.
Sounds like it.
Hot bar. That's a hot bar.
He lost an eye to a cat.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He did.
It was an alien cat.
Nah.
We'll get to it. So we move on.
We'll get to it. We'll watch that movie eventually.
We're gonna watch that movie. It's
What movie is that?
actual question.
Yeah. Which movie is that?
Captain Marvel.
That's a movie?
That's not much yet. No, it's a book. My bad.
Who's Captain Marvel? Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
I don't think that's a movie, man. I don't think that's a thing that happened.
I don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
I'm pretty sure he lost his eye in a very cool, badass way.
Maybe. He was maybe when he was Mace Windu.
Maybe.
So afterwards, Steve leaves. And then Nick Fury is all like, all right, I need to go check the systems, make sure everything's right. He goes, asks a favor of this old white guy. Old white guy's all like, we'll see what we can do. Make sure, all right, I'll do this favor for you. But you got to make sure that Iron Man comes by my niece's birthday party or whatever. He's all like, yeah, sure, whatever. Afterwards, Nick Fury's driving down the street. He gets attacked. Like a fight scene in the street where he's using his car, the dope machine gun inside of his car. Then the Winter Soldier shows up, shoots the car down. Nick Fury escapes by using his lightsaber to get underground. We see that again later in the movie. I'll talk about that later. But after Nick Fury gets out of there, he's dying. He goes to Steve Rogers' house, like, yo, I need your help. Steve Rogers gets to his house. He's all like, his neighbor's like, yo, someone's in your house, aka, no. She says, yo, you left your music on, aka someone's in your crib. He goes to the back door. He realizes his shield is he leaves his shield just laying around as if that's not the most valuable material on Earth. Just leaves his vibranium shield just laying around his apartment. Nick Fury's there like dying. Is all like, yo, I need your help. My wife kicked me out, aka Hydra. The company shield is compromised. I need your help. They have a heart-to-heart conversation about trust and responsibility. And then Nick Fury gets shot in the back by the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I remember that scene where he just get I was like, I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I saw that with a girl, and I knew it was coming. And it was funny. I was just sitting there. We were just chilling. It was like mad quiet. And he just starts yelling pop. And she freaked out. I was like, I knew she was gonna do that. And I knew her. I knew she was like a really like she's like a really like squeamish like sensitive person.
Yep.
So I was just like, let me turn the volume up a little bit.
I turned the volume
Yeah,
up.
I was like, let me turn the volume up. And it was loud and shit. Just douche, 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 douche.
That's good. After, then he goes after the Winter Soldier. All I'm gonna say is hallway run.
Oh yeah, that hallway right. He was booking it, bro. He's cooking, bro.
That's all. Y'all just gotta go see it, bro. That's
The
all.
way he destroys. It's like also I will say
Everything in this way gets destroyed, bro. He's a freight train,
yeah.
just moving.
The way he's running so fast that he's not fully controlling and stabilizing himself. So he just fully like runs into a wall. Just creates a wall.
Just so he can turn a corner.
Yeah, just to turn a corner and then like burst through like 2 double doors, just like break them apart completely, and then easily leap through a window. It's like, bro, relax. I like that jacket he had in this movie, that blue jacket he had.
Mhm.
I was like, it's a sick jacket. But he also just looks sick in that movie in general, just because he's like, his physique is just on point. He's just jacked. He's like the biggest he's ever been.
No, I think it's a little bit bigger by Endgame.
Yeah. A little bit bigger.
But yeah, that hallway scene, you just go on YouTube, watch a little clip of it. Just pause this.
In the first showing of the first moment of like Winter Soldier showing up, that iconic moment where he just like grabs the shield.
Yep.
And that sound effect that just
Bro, the sounds.
We gonna get into the sounds. You better believe we are.
The sounds in most of these Marvel movies are just really good. Like the sound of this like Iron Man suit, the sound of any type of energy propulsion or energy blast, the sound of Thor hitting the shield for the first time, like that bell gong.
Yeah.
It's like the sound effects that they've been using in these Marvel movies have been like pretty good. Yeah, they've been great to me. I gotta say it. Some people aren't liking it. Like the sound of Mjolnir being thrown and then being brought back.
Mm-hmm.
The sound of the shield flying through the air. Sound effects are good. Music, I don't really know about anything about. I'm not really paying attention to it. The best praise I can give to music is if I don't notice it, it's great music. That's the best praise I can give it.
I think the music in this movie is peak, actually.
Me too. I didn't notice most of it.
I would say I noticed it and I thought it was pretty good though. I think like the Winter Soldier's theme, do you just not even recollect? There's no way, bro. It's so peak. It's
if I heard it, I probably could.
It's the single best piece of music like in the MCU. Like it's so creative. Like the like eerie kind of like sound in the background. That's not like a synth, right? Like that's not like a synthesizer. That's like his scream when he fell off the train. And they just like pitch it and like slowed it down so that that classic Winter Soldier like MCU like sound or whatever.
Okay.
That little sound effect that hits every time he like walks into a room. That's his scream when he fell off the train. But they just like
I need to listen to the sound because honestly I don't hear it.
Yeah, all the a gear knows all the like it's like this the metallic banging and the like and like it's like it sounds like a factory like starting up or whatever. It's like it's so big, bro.
The sound of his metal arm.
Yeah. All of the like slow like build up of like just it's like you could tell like that's just the look in his eye. You could tell that's just the music it just playing in his head constantly, and that's just like the gears turning in his mind, and the way he operates just like a well-oiled machine and is just like locked in the entire time.
Trained.
Peak.
So good. So after the hallway, after the hallway, Nick Fury is on a operating table inside the emergency room. Another movie with people on the operating table dying slowly. Oh right, I forgot to tell y'all. In Iron Man 3, Happy didn't die. He lived. I forgot to tell you that. He did live.
Yeah, Happy did live, which I feel like he doesn't do anything irrelevant or important ever again, so he might as well have just died.
No. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. But he lives. Nick Fury dies on the table.
Imagine going to somebody's funeral and being like, well, his arc was over, so he didn't really have anything else. If he was alive, he would have.
No.
He would have just been in the background. He wouldn't have done anything.
Cutting that part out, but saying like, yeah, the arc was just over.
Yeah.
That kind of hits though.
That does hit.
That kind of hits.
If somebody does your eulogy and they're like, hey, I mean, his arc was over.
It's like, yo, finish his arc strong.
That was his final arc, man.
Hey, that was his final.
Yeah.
That's kind of hidden though.
It's kind of his final arc, bro.
Hey, bro. His final arc when I would have banged.
Yeah, that's pretty tough, bro.
So after the hallway scene, they're in the hospital. Nick Fury dies. Nick Fury gives him this USB port with Hydra information on it. Steve Rogers puts that in the vending machine. Then he goes back.
Terrible hiding place. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
I think it's terrific hiding place. He just put it in the wrong. He put it behind gum.
Yeah.
It's
People,
a silver.
people really eat gum a lot.
Yeah. It's like
so it's a favorable snack.
you should have put it behind something that was also silver.
Yeah.
That
Put
way
it
it
behind
blends in.
something that was like coconut or something that nobody likes.
Yeah. So he's talking to the old white guy from earlier. His name doesn't matter. Old white guys are like, yo.
This dude is that guy is like a very famous actor.
Okay, good.
Robert Redford is like a prolific actor that's been in like some really like solid movies.
All right, what's his name? Robert Redford?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Robert then. So he talks to Robert.
Robbie.
Robert's all like, yo, I really respected Nick Fury. He's a great guy to me. At one point in time, like my kid was in danger and some other people. And I was like, yo, we need to do this diplomatically. But then the terrorists were all like, no, we're not going to do that. Went to try and kill them. But Nick Fury already got them out and went against his orders. And that made him put Nick Fury the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. So he's all like, yo, I want to know who killed him. And whoever gets in my way, I'm going to kill too. And Steve Rogers like, yo, Nick Fury's last words to me were not to trust anybody. So I'm not going to trust you. And he dips out. Then he gets inside of an elevator.
Oh, before we get to the elevator, once again, his suit and his fit.
The way he stands,
yeah,
too?
the way he stands. The way he stands up, bro. The way whenever he does that when he's like holding the belt, he's like he has to get in the oral farming tournament, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way for you to do. You don't need to do that. You know you don't need to do that, bro. Put your hands in your pockets. Put your hands to your side with the shield on his back too, and then he'll just casually take it off and like hold it or like sit it in front. It's like, bro, put it away. Why'd you even bring it?
Bro, the sound of the shield connecting to his back.
Yeah, that loud just dunk. Yeah, come on, bro.
Bruh.
Oh, the way he cooks the chick when she's like Captain Rogers and he's like neighbor. He cooked, bro, cooked.
So good, bro. So good.
But yeah, elevator scene.
I just gotta the elevator scene, man. Just go ahead and type in, pause this video, go to the search bar, just type in Captain America Winter Soldier elevator scene. I'll give you some time.
Yeah.
I'll give you some time.
The only thing more peak than the Captain America elevator scene is Kat Dennings.
The only thing that's more peak than Captain America elevator scene is the highway scene.
Exactly.
We're about to get to that soon. Don't worry about it.
But the fact that like they just kept adding guys,
so many guys,
and it's like he's just like it's so funny because they really are. It's like it's funny to see from their perspective, the fact that they very much are just trying to play it off, like the fact that Romulo is just like, yeah, so you want to go check the evidence or whatever. It's like, no, let's just see what they got.
Like,
all right, okay,
get the team together.
He
send them out.
seems nervous in the same way. He's talking to them. Hey man, hey Cap, you want to go see the evidence? Huh?
Want to get this? I want to get that. It's like, no, bro, come, like, chill all the way out. And then like every guy who comes in, like they're pretending to have like their conversation, but everybody clearly just like is holding a weapon inside of their hand. And then you get the shot of the one guy, like sweat beating down their head while trying to hold something. I forgot what he was holding. Some type of weapon in his hand. And then another guy whose hand is just clearly all the way on their gun, unholstered and everything. Okay, it's not fully unholstered, but like the little clipping to keep it in there is unholstered. It's my guys. Brothers and sisters out there.
Yeah, the fact that he's like, why are they touching their gun? Like, bro.
And it's like right before they start the fight, he's like, anybody want to get out?
Yeah, he sees that one guy with the bead of sweat.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, if I was in the elevator and he asked me that, I'm raising my hand.
I like how he just gets once he realizes what they're doing. He doesn't even know why. He just knows what they're doing. He just calls them out, and they also just don't say anything. He's like, "Anybody want to get out?" And they're like, "Fuck, get him!"
Like, we gotta fight. It's like we're about to fight, bro. No one wants to fight, but everybody. Like,
and I like how the dude that the undercover Hydra guy, when he's like, we need to get strike teams to this floor. Like he's like, Bro didn't even wait. He's like, they're cooked. He already knew they weren't gonna be able to take him. He's like, you got to send the SWAT team up there now.
He's like,
he's about to kill all 40 of these guys. He's not.
they're
They're not.
done.
This is the epitome of there's no getting out of this one. You're done. All of you, all 40 of you are done. They had him in the first half. Because when they got his arm on the wall or whatever,
Yep,
like
they had
really
him.
trying to tackle him. Once he got off it, he was just he was piecing him
Everybody was
up,
going down.
hitting flips. The fact that I'm like, whoa, big guy, whoa,
Whoa, it's
whoa.
not personal, man. It's
Hey,
not
hey,
personal.
Yo, let me out. Can
Somebody get the door,
does that
somebody get the door,
offer
somebody get the
does that offer still stand? Please.
I don't want to be here, man.
He hit him. Those tasers are not regular tasers. Those are like super tasers. They could put down a fucking rhino or elephant or something. He hit him with 2 of them twice. And then threw his ass into the ceiling. Just stop. Okay, let's stop for a second. He threw a grown man into the ceiling.
With one arm.
With one arm. He threw
From the ground.
a like 6'3", 200-pound grown man.
8 feet into the ceiling.
Yeah, fully muscle. And just launched him into a ceiling so hard he went unconscious. It's like, okay, dog, okay. And this is what's cool about this is you retroactively notice whenever you go watch Daredevil and watch Captain America is Cap will knock a nigga out cold in one punch. One punch, one kick. He's one punch Captain America.
One and done.
One punch Captain Man, you know? And like Daredevil really like he'll like Cap is on such another level. Like he will one punch, one kick, highly trained Batroc the Leaper, highly trained, skilled terrorist with years of like high level combat experience. And Daredevil will have to repeatedly beat the shit out of like a normal low level thug who's just like a guy, like just Turk. He has to like wail on hard to like knock a nigga out.
Beating into him.
Yeah, like just to beat someone hard. Like he'll like whenever he has his hallway scenes and he's like fighting, he's just fighting normal thugs and he's like hitting them repeatedly. And it's like they keep getting up. It's like he'll knock 2 guys down and then fight 3 other guys. And then the other 2 guys will like regain consciousness and get back up. And he's like, God damn it. And he has to fight them all over again. And it's like Cap would be like, he would show up and one tap all of them and walk through and casually walk out.
With no shield.
With no shield, not tired, unfazed, no diff. Drinking a latte.
Not the latte.
Not even spill a drop.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Latte in one hand, shield in the other, just throwing it, bouncing it off, catching it
shield.
back.
I'm
just
talking shield on the back. Shield in another room. Just pure hands. No, not even pure hands with an S. Pure hand, because he's still drinking the latte.
Yeah, one hand. He hit him with the Nawa. hit him with the joint. Hit him with the meme.
Rough. And then he jumps out the elevator. And this elevator is at least 40 stories in the air. Jumps out the elevator. Lands on the shield on the ground. Takes 0 damage. He parried the ground. I tell you. Which is just a callback to... It's not a callback. But I forgot to tell you that when he was on that mission in the boat, he jumps out the airplane. Easily more than 200 feet in the air. No parachute. And it like they talk about it too. They're like, one of the guys asked Rolo, was like, yo, do you have a parachute? He's like, nah, bro, no parachute. He's chilling. Which to me is a callback to in the first Avengers when he jumped out the airplane to go up to catch up to Thor and Iron Man. He had a parachute at that time. Now he's all like, I don't need a parachute, bro. I'm gonna be chilling. I got this. This is easy, light work. But after he gets out the elevator, now he's on the run. He gets his motorcycle. He takes out one of the Quinjets. Now he's out there. He's gone. Goes back to the infirmary room to look for the flash drive that he left. He realizes the flash drive is no longer there. He's like, yo, where is it? Who else would have it? Of course, Black Widow, because she knows Steve Rogers is a terrible liar. That he doesn't know anything. So she has it. He's like, yo, what is it? She's like, I don't know. You tell me. He's like, that's what I'm asking you for. What do you mean I tell you? She's like, fine, let's go figure it out together. He's like, fine, let's go. We got to dip out of here because people are looking for me. She's like, well, obviously people are looking for you. If they're looking for you, they're probably looking for me too. So then they dip out. Now they're wanted fugitives. They go to the mall to figure out what's on the hard drive. While they're at the mall, Rolo's guys are there.
Rumlow, yeah.
they get out of there because Black Widow does her spy espionage skills on them.
Rumlow, more like Bumlow.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Man, Crossbones.
Crossbones should have lasted longer. I know that's another movie, but it's like
Yeah,
he's
have.
pretty sick.
He's only in there
alive.
for one movie. He should have been there. He should have been either a bigger threat in that movie or just kept showing up. I feel like he could have just kept showing up though. So afterwards, after they get out, they go to one of the they go to Steve Rogers' old army camp base. While they're at his old army camp base, they figure out that S.H.I.E.L.D. had a hideout there. Once they figured out S.H.I.E.L.D. had a hideout there, S.H.I.E.L.D. has an underground computer lab where Professor Zola is at. Zola is all like, yo, this is like, I'm not dead, I'm alive. Obviously, since you see my brain, all these computers is my brain.
Zola hardly know ya.
Hey. And then Steve Rogers Zola tells Steve Rogers that his life is pointless. He did nothing. Hydra is still alive and kicking, even better than what it used to be, because now they have they have S.H.I.E.L.D. tech. So you suck.
Yeah, like Hydra basically is embedded inside S.H.I.E.L.D.
Exactly. So they have to get out of there. Once they leave.
Yeah, like he does punch a screen.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, you just punched the TV. Like, this guy, first of all, you can't hit him. He's not really there. Like, he's an AI or whatever. Also, he's saved on like miles of like hard drives. It's like you would need to go individually punch each hard drive.
Like the first 10 you'll feel good about. After that, you're just like, bro, there's a lot of work.
Yeah, this is a whole job. I wonder if I hit it right, if I can get one good toss and it could just ricochet around the room, just hitting everyone. Just ding, 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 just pinball, just infinite pinball. He just goes and gets a coffee.
Comes back 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Still going?
S.H.I.E.L.D. just on the ground, like, oh, okay.
Cool.
Ah, sweet. We're done here.
All right, going home. Zola sends a little missile to take them all out. He doesn't take them out. Captain America and Black Widow get away. Takes out Zola. Takes himself out.
Right.
Well, suicide attempt.
Cooks himself.
Stupid.
I fully thought he was going to come back.
Me too.
I fully thought he like uploaded himself somewhere else.
I would, like, why wouldn't he?
I thought he like uploaded himself to the thumb drive. And so when they like plugged it in somewhere else.
That's what I was saying.
Which they did do.
I'm saying the exact same thing. But he doesn't. But he might come back after Doomsday. That might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
The actor is still in the game.
Yeah, he's not dead. So.
Not
and
yet.
like, they don't need his body, they need his voice. So he needs to be in the booth. So he could. Or they can get one of the Zolas who.
Yeah, somebody need to send him a text. Get in the booth.
In the animated series. And get one of those Zolas. Because he's in a bunch of the animated series stuff.
Yeah, he is in a What If show.
Yeah.
Is that not the original guy? I feel like that original guy is probably one of those guys that like forgets he was in an MCU movie. If you told him like, you're in the MCU, you'd be like, wait, what? It's like you're in a yeah, those comic book movies are interesting. I've never done one. Yes, you've done two. What are you talking about?
I did.
Yeah.
Which
I
one?
was the scientist guy.
Captain America 1 and 2. Who was I? Zola.
Yeah. You were the computer guy.
Oh yeah. I do remember going in a booth for like 10 minutes and recording some lines.
Right. I remember going in the booth for 10 minutes back in 2012.
Yeah. Huh? Cool then. That's what those checks are for from Marvel. I was confused on that.
Right. I keep getting those fucking Marvel checks.
I don't know what they're for.
I thought I was just lucky. I thought there was just a typo in the system.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to go to another Zola.
But so they meet up, Captain America and Black Widow meet up with Sam Wilson again. Sam Wilson's like, yo, y'all clearly need some help. I, as the Falcon, will obviously help you because I am dope.
I, as the superhero Falcon,
will obviously help you.
Will assist you in this movie. Crazy where Falcon has gone, man. I mean, from this being his first entrance to coming back as,
Captain America.
Captain Falcon, it's like, it's pretty... it's pretty impressive. I mean, like,
pretty legendary movements right there.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
I mean, it is pretty crazy for him to like have this kind of almost low key kind of humble beginning, and then like to see where he goes with it is like it's kind of like crazy. He's like, yeah, man, I'm on the Avengers, man. This is crazy. Like he's hanging out with Cap, and I'm friends with Cap, man.
Cap,
and then out of nowhere, it's like, hey, we gotta go fight some aliens. He's like, hey, you run the team now.
You sure? Yo,
I'm never going.
Yo, Bucky, where you at, bro?
He's like, I'm never going jogging again.
I meet too many random people when I go jogging.
Getting a treadmill in my basement.
After, so then Seth Wilson's helping. They go get one of the Hydra agents who's on a little dinner date with another Hydra agent. They pick him up. They take him to a rooftop. Captain America and Black Widow on the rooftop with him.
Yeah.
Captain America takes him to the edge. He's all like, "All right, you're gonna tell us all the information we need to know." And then the underground shield agent's like, "Come on now, Captain. You're not gonna throw me off a building. You would never do such a thing." Captain America's like, "You know what? You're right. I wouldn't do such a thing." And he walks away. And then Natasha kicks him in the chest.
He's like,
Off the
but
building.
she would.
Straight out the building, which is crazy.
I like the way she kicked him. I was like, get the fuck off the roof.
Just full on frontal kick.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also, he killed the guy on the boat. So yes, he would.
Yeah,
But it's- but it's broad daylight.
It's like you wouldn't throw me off the roof. It's like you do know I throw this thing like 100 miles an hour at a nigga's head. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, I've destroyed people's ribs with this thing.
I feel like that's also like him doing that of like being like, oh, I'm gonna throw you off the roof, blah blah blah, and then like Falcon catches him and he's like, all right, I'll tell you everything. It's like it's not even that scary. I mean, like falling off a building is pretty fucking scary, but I think like it would have like this whole you're too much of a goody guy. It's like he doesn't even need to really be mean to you. He can just be like, tell me what Zola's plan. And he's like, I'm gonna tell you anything. And he just like all he has to do is pop him once with the shield.
Right.
just pop him just in the chest. Oh, that's ding, just just knock the wind right out of him. Just break 2 ribs. You want me to hit you again? Just hit him twice. Don't even give him a chance to answer after the first one. Hit him with one and then let him catch his breath. It's like, how about now? Hit him with the second one. Don't even give him a chance. You better start talking. I'm gonna hit you the third time. Okay. Whoa.
I'll tell you.
He's just like ribs.
I can't feel my lungs. I'm on fire.
Do you usually feel your lungs? That'd be funny. Like Sam's talking to like Black Widow. He's like, "Do you usually feel your lungs?"
No, I never do. How?
I can't feel my lungs. What is he talking about?
This guy.
Nobody feels their lungs.
He's on some crazy drugs.
Yeah, just no one feels their lungs, dumbass. Shut up, dude.
So he tells them some information. Talks about Doctor Strange, Bruce Banner, TV anchor in Cairo, and some high school valedictorian in Iowa City. 3 of those people are important. 3 of the other ones are not. He says some other people that are not important. Afterwards, they're like, fine. They're on the highway now. They're driving down the street.
See me on the highway.
Driving down the highway. All I'm going to say is pause this video. You're already on YouTube. Go to the search bar, type in Captain America, Winter Soldier, highway scene.
Peak.
They were really
it's so
cooking.
good. Yeah,
They
it was
were
so
really
good, bro.
cooking,
They were
man.
really cooking with this, bro.
I'll give you some time to watch that clip. All right, now that you're back. Oh my God, right? Exactly. So this is the first time that we hear Bucky talk. We've seen Bucky multiple times already. We see him when he goes up against Nick Fury. We'll see him again when he's at Steve Rogers' house. We see him when he's talking to the old white guy in his apartment.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, see him when he's at Robert's apartment. We see him after he gets taken from after Steve Rogers' mission, and he's talking to the security people. Like, he only talks to higher ups. And this is the first time we see him talking outside of his mask, outside of briefing. And the first person he talks to is Steve Rogers. He's all like, yo, who the fuck are you? Like, what do you mean my name's like, who you, like, Steve Rogers says, yo, Bucky? He's like, yo, my boy? He's all like, my boy, who are you? Like, I'm killing you.
I think first I also want to mention for the highway scene, it is pretty raw how he pulls bro straight out the vehicle and on the oncoming traffic. He's like, let me get on the roof. I'm just going to rip this guy out the window and throw him straight into oncoming traffic. Like, perfect. Like, hit him with the Frogger special. Hit him with the Frogger finisher. Also, this was crazy seeing this in theaters. This is why I like this movie. Between the music and all the things that happen and all the ideas in it, it's very creative and it's very interesting. And it's kind of like when you really think of like action movies and action cinema and science fiction and comic books, Marvel movies, et cetera, all this type of stuff is how many times can you just like shoot a guy shooting a gun. Like, you know, how many times can you just film a guy shooting at other guys before it just gets boring and samey? If you were to pull up Tubi and pull up a generic action hero movie, you know, a time to kill villain guy, like, you know, like whatever it is, you know, one last minute to the hero
Explosion,
hour, like, you know, whatever.
Gotta kill the guy.
Yeah, action time, you know, like, you know, and
the last mission.
The last mission, you know, Kurt Hansen never was good with authority. Now he's gonna have to save the day, like, you know, whatever, right? And it's like, you know, it's just like explosions and bad visual effects, and it's like the way you do it is making things interesting. So giving this guy his metal arm, which is just classic, it's from the comics, but having him be like on the roof and like rip the steering wheel off a moving vehicle, I'm like, I remember seeing that in theaters being like, what the fuck? It's like, I was like, yo, he took the steering wheel. It was so, because it was so raw to me. It was so crazy, but it was also hilarious because all you see is an arm come in the frame, grab the steering wheel, and then pull it out. And I'm like, what the fuck? He took the steering wheel. And then also seeing Falcon's face of like, what the fuck? He just took it. It's like, bro. And then Black Widow saving both of their lives because he had a gun. He like shot the like headrest. He was gonna like shoot them in the head from the steering from the roof. And then she like hits the emergency brake to knock him off, and then like they drive like the, you know, Hummer from behind them like rams into them, and then he does a fucking cartwheel somersault backflip
to grab onto the roof,
right back onto the roof. It's like, what are you doing? How do they train you to do that? And then like
and then Steve Rogers getting them out of the car by just ripping the door off of it.
Yeah. Let me just shoulder check the door off the
moving vehicle.
Stop it, bro. Also, just like, you can't.
Steve Rogers' face in that scene too, because the other two people are stunt actors. Not Steve Rogers. What's his actual name? Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans.
Chris Evans did that stunt, and his face of just actual pure terror.
Yeah.
Just great. Just great.
Funny. I gotta go back and check that.
Watching it in slow motion, because that is actually just Chris Evans purely being afraid of, oh, I might die, and then the two stunt actors like, yeah, just a normal day, just a normal day for us.
That's what we get paid for.
Honestly,
that's how we make the bacon.
And then Winter Soldier just blowing Steve Rogers off of the highway.
Yeah.
Just chucking him.
Him like sliding down or whatever. Like all of this is just him like all the like swagger and aura farming. He gets like shot in the goggles and like just casually like takes them off, and his eyes are and he's like, she's mine. And it's like he forgets he's here for Cap.
Yeah.
And it's just like the way he's like the shot of him like holding the gun and just kind of like walking and like slow, like just a shot from behind him of him like stanced up with the gun. It's like, bro, like what are you doing, bro? Like relax. It's so funny that, you know, the actor, his name's Sebastian Stan. You know, before he did this, he did a show called Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
He fully was like pretty boy, like high school Degrassi drama. Like dude really went from like, Sarah doesn't want to go to the prom with me to just like,
I'm a killer.
She's mine.
But no, like Steve Rogers, he did not another teen movie.
Yeah. He did some rom-com shit.
Whatchamacallit? Fantastic Four.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, he did a movie called What's Your Number with Anna Faris. He was a rom-com guy before he like went into like action.
I'm seeing a very strong correlation here.
Yeah, there's a lot of rom-com, even like Matthew McConaughey. There's a lot of like rom-com guys that like flow in like action. I feel like did you ever see The Gray Man on Netflix?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling needs an action franchise that he can really sink his teeth into. He's really good at doing like these fun character study movies. He's either like a really depressed guy or a really funny, silly guy. And he's really good at doing both. He's really good at like, you know, Hail Mary, Nice Guys, you know, and then he'll flip and he'll do Drive and he'll do Blade Runner and stuff like that. So he can do like stoic, quiet, serious guy, and then he can do like goofy guy. It's very, if you watch Blade Runner 2049 and he's like, I must solve this mystery. And like you watch it, he's like, I drive. And he's like, I'm a criminal. And then you like watch like Project Hail Mary or The Nice Guys or The Fall Guy, where he's like a stunt guy.
Yeah.
And he's just like goofing around and he's like giving thumbs up and he's like some awkward, like, you know, high school teacher. It's like night and day. It's like, oh, You know, he's an actor.
Mhm.
That's a pretty good actor.
He got the chops.
Yeah, he got the chops all right.
And then
So this fight scene with him and Cap
is
is one of the best fight scenes in the MCU.
one of the best hand-to-hand fight scenes. Downright. Just
Flat out.
and look, we have to remember this is a hand-to-hand fight scene without powers, no abilities. Like, yeah, they're both peak human of everything, but like that's it.
Yeah.
So it's just like none of them have laser eyes, none of them have enhanced like super strength or invulnerability.
Yeah, like super. Yeah, there's no like picking up a car and throwing it, or there's no like super spider agility and zipping all over the place and webbing. It's just like two guys just going, just like, you know, just back and forth.
Like honestly, like this fight, if you take away the idea that, oh, I know that they have peak human strength and agility and speed, it's literally just a regular fight because that's how they're fighting. It's just two very trained, highly trained individuals fighting each other. They just so happen to have really strong fists.
I think a movie like that, like if it was a movie, and it could just be like a solid little like $50 million budget, 90-minute movie, like hour and a half, clean cut, in and out type joint, and it'd just be like about like super soldiers and just like, you know, just running it, just like, you know, got one side and the other side and they just box, and whatever the conflict is or whatever, you know, and it's just super soldiers boxing. It's just a whole movie. It's just like fight scenes of like peak human like levels of like fitness and martial arts and strength, and they're just ripping doors off hinges and kicking niggas in the chest and like, you know, hitting flips and just like fucking hitting suplexes.
Honestly, just a great. Just
do you have any more comments on this fight?
No.
I do want to say, yeah, one last thing about this fight. I've seen this fight dozens of times. I've sat and like just rewatched it over and over again for like an hour and just watched every minute detail I can possibly see. The thing that I love about this fight, first of all, I've already talked about the music. The music is peak. But like this fight, the way they trade blows is every time, whether a blow lands or doesn't land, doesn't matter. They never stop. They both keep going.
Yeah.
So you could watch the whole fight scene and like really focus on Cap and just kind of ignore and kind of black out the Winter Soldier and just watch all of his moves. He's locked in the whole time. And same thing with Winter Soldier. Doesn't matter. He's locked in. So it doesn't matter who's hitting, blocking, or winning or losing. They both never stop. So like when there's a moment where like he kicks him into the truck. He kicks him into a truck. He like punches him. Like
Captain America does the knee into the truck.
Yeah, knee into the truck. He punches him. Cap grabs him and like flips him over. The second he hits the ground, like imagine like getting flipped over, like full force flipped over by a grown man, like judo flipped over, hitting concrete. He doesn't hesitate. He hits concrete and gets it back up immediately.
Spring chicken.
I'm like, bro, thank you. Like he doesn't roll around on the ground. He doesn't like flop. It's not slow. It's not like you see movies. I'm sure we could list other movies, but the one that comes to mind is Fast Five.
Okay.
When The Rock is fighting Vin Diesel and it's just two big dudes with big muscles, just two big burly dudes throwing haymakers. Like no technique at all, no finesse. Just two dudes and they like knocking each other around, and it's just two meathead muscleheads be like, I'm gonna beat you like a drum.
One of them throwing headbutts with their entire body.
Yeah, bring it. And it's like, all right, bro. It's just two gorillas. Just have you ever seen gorillas fight? It's just that. It's just
arms swinging.
It's just arms swinging recklessly. But this was like so sick. Like, bro, when he pulls out the knife. And he tries to get him with the knife, stabs it into the car, and then you hear the like the arm locks down, like it flips over. He grabs him, suplex him, jumps up, grabs his shield, strategically hits the gears in the arm. Like every single maneuver was flip over, hit the ground, roll, knife in the thing. It's like, bro, they were cooking. They were just
the knife flip of the Winter Soldier. Like after his arm gets pinned, he's like, all right, I need to get to the other hand, but I can't just easily transfer. I had to throw it up, push him off of me, twist his arm around, recatch it, and then back into the action once again. Just.
They really cooked with that one, bro. They really was like, yo, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do it for real. We're gonna take our time on this one. But yeah, that whole highway scene was peak. And then next up,
All right, so then basically after the highway scene,
Mm-hmm.
now Steve Rogers, the Falcon, and Black Widow just got captured. Steve Rogers got a gun to his head. Black Widow got 13 guns to her head. Hawkeye just has a hammer to his head because no one's taking him. Not Hawkeye. Falcon has a hammer to his head because no one's taking him serious
Right.
because he's without the suit. So it's like he's just a guy.
Right. He's just a guy at that point.
Exactly. And so they get captured. They're inside one of the Humvee vans. They're getting driven off. Oh, not
Driven off.
yeah, driven off, not driven off. That's a character's last name. So they're
Drunken off.
so they're being driven off. Maria Hill decides to show up. She destroys some guy, like literally obliterates him into a gazillion pieces inside of the van. They escape using Nick Fury's lightsaber again. After they tunnel through the
Nick Fury's lightsaber. That's pretty funny.
after they tunnel out, they meet back up with Nick Fury, who is not dead. He's not dead.
The goat is back. Dun, 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 dun. The champ is here.
So they talk to Nick Fury. Nick Fury's like, all right, we got the team back together. What we need to do now is strategically cut out Hydra from S.H.I.E.L.D. so that we still have S.H.I.E.L.D. And Captain America's like, yo, no, we got to destroy S.H.I.E.L.D., destroy Hydra. We got to burn everything to a cinder, destroy everything. And Nick Fury's all like, but no, like we can't do that. Like S.H.I.E.L.D. is good. It's like we have S.H.I.E.L.D. for a good reason. Like we need them. Captain America's like, bruh, if you want me on this team, then we destroy everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nick Fury's all like, okay, fine then. I guess you're the captain now. So Captain America is standing outside with Falcon, going over the mission. And Falcon's all like, you know, that Bucky guy, you know, he's not the one you can rehabilitate. You just got to put him down, put him 6 feet under. And Steve's like,
yeah, he's not the same guy that you knew back in the day.
Yeah, he's not him. He's not him no more. Steve is all like, no, I can't do it, man. He's my boy. He's my brother. He's my ride or die. He's my number one. He's my boyfriend. And Falcon's all like, whoa, boyfriend. I thought we were boys and friends. It's like, man, not like that, man. He's like, all right, fine then. And then Falcon's all like, all right, so you need, like, what we gonna do? Like, are you gonna go in street clothes? He's like, no, I need me a suit real quick, bro. So then Captain America goes to get himself a suit, the old suit from the museum that we saw him at earlier. That's when we get the Stan Lee cameo. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Love this man.
Bay Stan Lee.
Afterwards, now they're fighting inside of the 3 helicarriers that are floating into the sky. They need to take down each one by one and get them all linked up so that they can hack into the system, the mainframe, and control alt delete the Hydra from the system.
That is pretty accurate to what happened. They are hacking into the mainframe. As much as they don't say it like that, because it's kind of old hat, it's kind of old school, but they 100% hacked into the mainframe.
They have to. So a bunch of fighting happens, some jokes happen. Captain America throws his shield around, Falcon flies his suit around, Black Widow kicks a couple of guys in the head. Nick Fury shows back up. He has a couple of cool one-liners. And then...
Does she kick someone in the head? She kicks someone at some point, but does she kick them specifically in the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
If not the head on their shoulders, it's the head between their legs.
I'm dead.
So she kicks someone in the head.
Yeah, someone's getting kicked in the head if Black Widow's around.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm definitely yawning into the mic. This is peak podcasting.
Peak
professional podcasting.
Hey, you know, I always tell people we're professionally unprofessional.
Right.
So
that's like those vocal warm-up things. Peak podcast performing. Peak podcast performing.
You know, Sally, Susan, right. Sarah, she sail by the seashore.
Yeah.
You know. Basically at the end, after they take out all the helicarriers, they all explode, shoot at each other. The 3 helicarriers shoot at each other. They get destroyed. Captain America almost dies from the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier decides to save him because Steve Rogers uses his Talk No Jutsu that he's really coming into his Talk No Jutsu skills. Like, originally it was like level 1 in his first movie, and by every movie he gains like 10 more points, 10 more levels in his Talk No Jutsu. Afterwards, Steve is found, Bucky is gone to the wind, and Nick Fury fakes his death. No, he's still quote unquote dead. So he goes to his little tombstone, talks to the guys, Then he dips out. Black Widow's like, all right, I'm gonna go into hiding for a little bit. If you need me, you got my cell phone number. Captain America and Falcon are like, hey, we gotta go find Bucky. And so then they dip out. And then the credits roll. And then there's an end credit scene. About
And then Linkin Park plays.
yeah.
Yeah. And then that Smallville song comes on.
And then
Somebody
Optimus Prime shows up
save me. Yeah.
with a speech about love, peace, and justice, or something like that.
This is Optimus Prime.
Autobots rolled out.
Anyone out there?
You are not alone.
Right. You have the right to justice or some shit.
Something like that, you know. Okay, so at the beginning of the movie, Steve Rogers is running around some memorial thing in Washington, D.C. with Falcon. And eventually Falcon takes a break and everything. Yeah, no, I'm going back for this one scene. Going back. Falcon is taking a seat. Steve Rogers is all like, blah, blah, blah. We're talking dialogue. And Falcon is all like, yo, you should listen to these musical artists who basically have like the greatest voices ever created. And Steve Rogers is like, all right, cool, I'll put it on my list. That list that you see is different depending on where you watch the movie at. So if you're watching it in the UK, it has the moon landing, the Beatles, the 1966 World Cup, Sean Connery, and then it has disco, and then like the four other things that are like worldwide. If you're watching it in Russia, it has the 1991 Soviet Union, something, whatever they did in 1991. Also has Moscow. It has this song, it has disco on it, has this random song that I can't pronounce. Then it has Doesn't Believe in, no, not my bad. The song is called Moscow Doesn't Believe in Tears, and then some other song. If you're watching it in Australia, it has AC/DC, Space Travel, and then Steve Irwin. If you're watching it in South Korea, it has Dance Dance Revolution, Old Boy, and the 2002 World Cup. So I like that they
a lot of World Cups, yeah.
Yeah. Like depending on which region you watch again, it's like it's something in particular to whatever region you're from.
Yeah, I remember that when that was all coming out, when that was like initially happening. And like when the movie came out, and I went online and would look up like the other kind of like, it's funny, I guess it was just like a CGI piece of paper because they just fully slot in different shit depending on like what country you're in, which I think is pretty. It's pretty clever. It's pretty like, it's like, oh, so it's like cool. Like if you're in some random place, you're like, oh shit, like
hey, that's me.
Hey,
like that's my history. Because like they did the same thing in I think Iron Man 2, at the end credit scene where he gets, is it 2? Where in one of the end credit scenes, he gets the shrapnel taken out of his chest.
3.
Yeah. Instead of during that scene, they go to like China or something like that. And Tony Stark is all like, oh man, like China's just the world greatest place for medicine and all that. It's like hyping up China and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like they have that for the China release, but it's not in the American release.
Oh, okay.
So it's like there's a little
just glazing China because China is like a big market.
It is. So Marvel is real good at doing that. Like depending on which region you're from, like they will throw like little homages to whatever region they're streaming it in, just so that those people feel included, because they should be. Because the Marvel movies aren't just for United States. It's a worldwide
for everybody.
thing.
Yeah.
So everybody should get a little something in there, and everything. Something that I could not figure out with this movie and like the last 18 movies is underwater bases. Like, why does every third movie has an underwater base for some reason? Like Mission Impossible has like 3 underwater bases. This movie has an underwater base. The Iron Man 2 had an underwater base. Iron Man 3 technically has an underwater base because his lab is underwater at some point when it gets destroyed.
Right.
Thor
wasn't built underwater, but I mean, like
it got underwater. Thor has an underwater. Their base in the first one, their like vault and everything is like basically underwater. A bunch of movies just have underwater bases. So like, what's up with that? Also, how are you building the base underwater before the water gets there? That doesn't make sense to me. My God.
Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. That wasn't that bad.
My wig is crazy.
It's not that bad. I mean, if it's too much, then just slightly move the mic away from you.
I'll just move that. But
Yeah. I mean, whichever one.
alright.
Same thing. Just any distance. Yeah.
'cause I'm just like all up in that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm rapping. I'm spitting a verse. Gun to your head. Spit a Birdman verse.
No. So
No.
after
Bang.
yeah, that's everything I got for Captain America: Winter Soldier. Did I say best line earlier? No, I didn't, because we're still going through best line. I ain't got a best line. There's too many good lines in this movie.
Yeah, too many
good
golded.
lines.
Yeah, too many golded lines.
It's just a good all around movie. This is definitely it's just a movie that you could just pop on at any time and just good 2-hour session.
Yeah, and I think like we're used to the MCU kind of Marvel humor, but I think that in the beginning of those first two, maybe even first three phases, I think it was definitely more balanced, and I liked the joke where like he kicks the dude off the roof. And they're just standing there, and you just hear bro falling in the background.
Him
and Black Widow was just like, "What about that girl from like accounting or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, what is her, Lillian?" He's just like, "Jillian." She's like, "Yeah, she's nice." He's like, "That's the lip piercing chick, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah,
nah.
I'm not ready for that." He's like, I like the subtle nods to the fact that he's from like the 40s.
Yeah.
They don't overdo it. It's not like too much. It's not like he's like, "What's this darn dagnab telecommunication device I'm a thing a jig?" It's like, it's not like that. It's like he's like, the internet so helpful. It's just like an aside. It's like, this internet thing's pretty cool. Like, it's just
no polio.
No
easier
polio.
to cook food. We had to boil everything back then.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, food's nicer. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
It's like, instead of making him like, ooh, like caveman, understand future. It's more just like, if you really get teleported to the future, you would just be like, "Oh, this is cool. Oh, you finally got the flying car shit going straight. Okay,
Yeah, it's nice. Great.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
I was looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I'm
I guess I'll
gonna
give me
see-
one of those.
Yeah.
Nice. That's just it. Oh, Fortnite. That's cool.
Oh, well, no, it's not.
Yeah.
The running joke of Black
Avocado
Widow.
toast. That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat it, but that's okay. The running joke of Black Widow trying to get Captain America a date
Mm-hmm.
throughout the entire movie is good, because like the movie takes place over a span of like a week-ish.
Yeah.
So during that entire week, she's like, "Yo, what about this girl? Or this girl?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
this
yeah,
girl?" He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"No, none of these
It's like,
girls
you
are
gotta
it."
stop. And then the one girl he tries to talk to turns out to be an agent.
Exactly.
He's like, all right, you know what? Maybe Black Widow's on or something.
It's like, no, or he's like, "You know what? This is why I don't date, bro,
Mhm.
because they're all agents.
Right.
He just can't catch a break, bro. Captain America just can't catch a break with a girl."
I mean, kind of does. He ends up with Peggy eventually. I mean, like, he just goes back to the first one. It's like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. He can't catch a break, bro. After his first love, it was done, bro. It was done. He couldn't get no more than that. The running joke, you already said it. Him being 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Them not throwing too much shade on it. I mean, yeah, that's it. It's a good movie. Tons of good scenes. Like we already said, the hallway scene, the highway scene, the elevator scene. I mean, even the helicarrier scenes were good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
having a man out of time kind of plot line. Like, you even did that in like Avatar, like with Aang being like 112.
You're talking about the TV show, right?
Yeah. Avatar: The Last Airbender, when Aang comes out of the ice and it's been 100 years.
Talking
He's
about
like,
the animated TV show, though, right?
yes.
Okay.
No, not the live action Avatar TV show.
Hey, it's out there.
It
People are saying
is.
it's better than the animated.
Are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just assume someone's saying it.
I mean, someone somewhere is saying it, but
Yeah.
someone somewhere is saying anything.
Somewhere, someone is saying that the sky is. I mean, the sky is all colors. We're just perceiving it as blue. So, someone is saying that their skin is outside in. So, we can't believe that one person who's saying something crazy somewhere on this earth, like that one song, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. We can't believe everybody and whatever they're saying, because not everybody has the intellectual competence to understand that water is wet and the sky is blue.
And 1 + 1
Equals
equals
7.
2.
Oh,
He's like, you
okay.
got me. You got me with the last bit.
Got me there.
But yeah, I would definitely rank this top 5 or like Mount Rushmore of like Marvel movies. up there with like Iron Man 1 and Infinity War and Avengers.
Most definitely. This is definitely top 5. I'm
I mean, would that be Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, First Avengers, Infinity War, and this?
no. For you? That's for you?
Yeah, that's my top 5.
Okay.
Where
My
are you
t-
going?
My top 5? I got to go Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
No, MCU. That's not MCU.
Yeah, it is. It's multiverse.
It's Marvel though. I mean, sure. I mean, if you're gonna add that, I mean, you can add Blade and all that everything.
Exactly.
So you're saying Marvel movies?
Yeah, MCU.
Is that MCU? That's not MCU.
It is now. Once they when after we'll get to it. We'll
Because
talk
like
more
I guess they
about
did
it.
merge with Fox, so I guess it's MCU now.
Exactly.
I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right. I was just thinking there's just original MCU joints.
From 08
I
till
mean,
now.
even still, I mean, like even if we add them, like Silver Surfer's not the one. I mean, probably like X-Men 2.
X-Men 2 is great.
So I'd swap Iron Man 2 for X-Men 2.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go Fantastic Four, Rise of Silver Surfer, then Blade 3, then X-Men Wolverine Origins. That's 3. Then Ant-Man Quantum Medium. No. Thor the Dark World. And then this.
You really like the Ant-Man that much?
No, those are all terrible
okay.
movies.
What?
No, those are all terrible movies. I'll probably this one probably be at the bottom, and then Iron Man 1 will probably be my first one. Endgame will be my number 3. My 2 will probably be Ragnarok, and then my 4 is always change. My 4 will always be changing, but for right now, I'll put it the Wolverine.
Yeah, the Wolverine is pretty solid. I think. Well, I mean, the Wolverine or Logan? Because I would put Logan.
Yeah, the Logan has a better overall story. The Wolverine has, I feel like, is peak Hugh Jackman.
It is
like,
it's peak.
like
it's peak Hugh Jackman and peak Wolverine. Really,
Yeah.
Because he was kicking ass. He was healthy. It was like
Yeah. Because not 02, but X-Men 2, X2. He didn't understand what he's supposed to be yet. Like he was still just like, I'm just supposed to be a guy who heals, but isn't like super strong. Like he's still trying to figure that all out. By X3, he's like, okay, I know what
he's locked in. Yeah,
exactly. And then he just keeps moving on from there. Deadpool and Wolverine is definitely up there, but Deadpool and Wolverine is more of a. It's not a filler. I wouldn't call it a filler, but it's a like connecting movie. It's more about connecting all the other Fox and other studios to the MCU. Like that's their big storyline in my head, is them trying to bring everything in so that it can be part of the MCU. And I like that as a like connecting piece more than a movie by itself. Because yeah, you could watch the movie by itself and still enjoy it, but if you know what its real reasoning is for, then it just elevates it even more. And a lot of people won't know what it's for without watching all of the previous stuff. And they wouldn't even know to watch any of that stuff because they're like, oh, I'm just watching the MCU, so I'm not going to watch X-Men 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to watch Fantastic Four 1 and 2. I'm not going to watch Fan 4 Stick. I'm not going to watch the Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Like they're not going to take the Incredible Hulk. They're not going to take the time to like watch those movies to understand like what Deadpool and Wolverine is actually doing to the story, to the overarching story. But yeah, solid. Like I'll give this a solid like 9 out of 10. Like this is just a great movie all around. You don't need a lot of context to really watch this movie beforehand. You can really just pop this on, even if you just watched like the Avengers. Like you honestly, you could just watch the Avengers before this and understand 90% of this movie.
You don't need Iron Man 3 or Thor 2.
Exactly.
You can just go straight from Avengers to this.
Honestly, like you don't even need to watch any other movie besides the Avengers. Honestly, you could watch Captain America Winter Soldier by just knowing hey, no, you don't even need to watch anything because they don't talk a lot about previous stuff besides the Avengers. So you get to say, yeah, there was this big fight in New York where aliens came down, and then that's all you really need to know for this story to understand why Nick Fury wants the helicarriers, why the big organization wants to move fast with it, why Hydra is a thing. Not really why Hydra's a thing, because they'll tell you why Hydra's a thing during that scene in the bunker. So just understand, like, yeah, there's alien invasion in the past, and then you can just watch this movie and be perfectly fine with it. It's a good movie. Solid 9 out of 10. I'm gonna have to give it that. I want to wrap it up.
Yeah, was that pretty much it?
Yeah. Yeah, those little final notes we had on it. So we're definitely gonna be coming back to y'all with another video soon. It's gonna be, I don't know what it's gonna be about. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, I think we got some ideas, like some backlog and some some ideas, some non-Marvel ideas, some kind of interesting prompt ideas or whatever. So yeah, we'll be on that. We'll be pretty consistent dropping every Friday. And then like a main episode Friday and then like a bonus Monday.
Every other Friday.
Every other Friday.
Every other Friday.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So the check Fridays and Mondays is usually the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check either one of those.
You definitely follow along with the story, getting ready for Doomsday, like we said a long time ago. So definitely gonna be keep breaking down these movies so you're free, you all, so that you can get ready along with us.
Yeah, it's not far off. It's not too far off, just a couple more months.
Yep.
And there's some movies coming out. We'll probably do some like movie reviews, like a new hot movie comes out. We can, just stop by the theater, check something out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Got a lot of good things coming up, pipeline, some like reaction videos and things like that. Yeah, so check back. It's gonna be big moves summer 2026.
Hey. Big teens.
Big teens.
Big teens into 2016. Yeah. It's not 2016 anymore.
It's not 2016.
2016 was a great year, though.
Yeah, summer 16 was pretty solid.
That was a fantastic time.
Yeah, it's a good time in life. It's all down here from there, though.
Pretty much, honestly.
Yeah, it's been slow decline since.
Yeah.
Welp.
All right, see you in the next one.
War. Destruction.
Annihilation.
Death.
Obliteration.